You're now tuned into $1 million worth of breakfast. Some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, have breakfast.
Dumbass.
I'm just saying, man. Some bagels, some cereals, some shit.
Ain't nobody eat no $1 million breakfast. Stupid ass nigga.
I mean,
say some dumbass shit like that.
He's trying to combine the two. I get what he was doing.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this.
It was corny. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm coming right off. I'm gonna say this. Before listening.
Don't combine it. You gonna fuck both our brands up.
$1 million worth of breakfast.
Yeah, we both got household names.
$1 million worth of breakfast.
I will say this. $1 million worth of breakfast. What?
Whatever we say, I will say this. Man. I caught Gil and motherfucking Charlamagne talking about the old drugs they used to use. And they was talking about smoking crack blunts.
No, that was Charlamagne. Charlamagne.
I smoked weed and cocaine before. It was by accident, though.
That ain't no by accident.
It was. I was smoking with some dudes from Florida. This is way back in the day.
What part of Florida? Little Duval,
Florida?
I
was actually in Moncks Corner, my hometown, but they was from Florida. And
was it Little Duval, Florida?
No. Definitely Trick Daddy, Florida.
Trick Daddy, Florida.
Shout out to Trick Daddy, Florida.
Shout out to Trick Daddy.
Salute to Trick. But yeah, I didn't know what it was then, but now that when I realized what the smell was, I'm like, oh, that's what that was that time.
But why you keep going in that? You smelt it, nigga.
You kept smoking it.
That's the shit they don't tell you. That's an amazing high.
That nigga was like, this
smell
like cocaine.
You knew that was amazing high, Envy. He knew
it is cocaine. The fuck you ain't able by accident because after you smelled the coke, you kept smoking the coke.
Back in the day, I would have did it again by accident. I'm too old for that shit now.
She's back in the day.
I'm trying to have a heart attack.
Yeah, that shit bust your heart at this age.
One thing we want to do is we want to salute y'all. Y'all been together for 13 years, bro. Mm-hmm. Black two brothers, niggas. I'm gonna just be straight up. Don't stick together that long. It's always a problem. Y'all ain't got no money issues because Envy got 57 cars, a big ass house.
And this nigga got a 2004 fucking Escalade.
He getting money.
300,000 miles on it.
Let me just say something. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna be the first person to put this out there. Envy Robin Charlamagne.
Yeah. Yeah, he getting all the money.
Envy Robin Charlamagne.
I'm just saying. Envy getting all the money.
One nigga got 22 cars. One nigga got a 2004. That nigga said, it was time to sign a deal. He said, just put your name on that.
Just put your name on it. Just sign this contract.
Right. You want to keep, it's DJ MB. I got my Dubuque, Iowa car show coming up.
He got car shows in places.
What the fuck?
He got car shows in motherfucking farmland. Nobody be there. Like,
he got all these car shows coming up, and he got the car he first signed in.
Man, listen, Envy will promote a car show anywhere.
I know.
Somebody get calling talking about a shooting. He'd be like, man, that's so messed up, man. But you know what else going on in
Michigan?
Michigan?
Coming next week, right? In Brooklyn, right? In Bedford Stuyvesant. The car show is going to be lit, man. We're going to be right in front of the bodega in Bedford Stuyvesant. It's the biggest car show in New York City. Come out, man. Right. I mean, all this dumb shit.
He everywhere with it.
Oh, man. But it works, though, because we opposites, but we got similar, interests, right?
Right.
Because, he's a husband, I'm a husband. He got 13 kids. I only got 4,
Yeah, he got 13.
But 6 kids.
We around the same age. So, it's a different type of synergy.
You know?
That's like you said, Wilder, the biggest thing is that we both doing pretty okay in life.
Yeah.
I think that, and there's no pride too. Like, we argue like anybody else, but it's respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I understand if Charlamagne says something, it's to better me. And if I say something to Charlamagne, it's to better him. It's not about hating or feeling away. It's like, we get into arguments. We spoke to each other on the phone. Next day, we back to work.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me ask this question. So, when y'all get into an argument, right? Yeah. Say if it ever got too heated, who getting the best of who? Because I fucks him up. I go right up top.
Now, we never got to a fight.
I'm just saying, but if it ever went there, who's getting the best of?
I'm dark skinned, bro.
Oh, okay. That's
Come on, man.
I understand, Sean.
I'm gonna get some water, wipe it on every bed. He gonna start worrying about the dye coming on.
Fuck is you doing?
Every man,
he said he gonna hit one of them dark skin sucker punches. Pop, then we gonna be talking about the Alaskan car show coming up. Alaska, December. Shit sitting out here.
But people don't really envy a fight though. Yeah. That's the funny shit.
No, they think light skinned dudes. No, why they be on so hard on light skinned dudes?
Because y'all sensitive.
Oh, y'all, I'm dark.
You look at him like that,
you just a little sensitive. That's what all these fucking arguments be about. He got sensitive.
Everybody think about that with light skinned dudes, but you know what it is? it's been a problem I've had all my life. So sometimes you got a two-piece nigga. Every
Damn.
once in a while.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Every once in a
You know,
while.
Envy used to carry the deuce in his Manolo Blahniks. That's what deuce in the boots.
I told him, Gilly, back in the day, I used to put the deuce, the 2-2 in my Timberlands. That's how we would get in the club.
You had a deuce in your Beyonce?
I said in my Timbs. In my Timbs. I would carry my 2-2 in
Nigga put the deuce in his beehives.
It's crazy,
Back
man.
in the day, yeah, I would, to get in the club, we were talking about a story on air, and I would say back in the day, I would put I was the DJ, so they never really pat me down. So I would put the little 2-2 in there, and that's how I would carry it in the club.
Damn.
So what if you had to use it? You was just gonna put some leg
You was gonna
warmers?
pull a. You was gonna.
As soon as you get in the club, you take it right back out, put it in the pocket.
I didn't even know Manolo Blahniks zip
Well,
down
one
from
of
the
them
side.
was-
Zip down from the side, pull out real fast.
This guy's crazy.
Yo, this shit is crazy, man. But you know what's crazy about y'all though? That's real. Everybody came through y'all platform, man. Y'all, y'all shine light on it. It was a couple times. A couple motherfuckers was ready to knock Charlamagne the fuck out. But
Put
a
some
couple people
respect
was
on
ready
my
to put,
name,
yeah, they was
nigga.
ready to fuck him up. Like what was it that what was it that who was the guest that had you really scared? Like what guest really had you scared, man? Well, you thought, damn, this nigga ready to bust a
Scared?
move. Just be straight up.
I
You thought
wasn't
he was gonna
scared.
sucker
I
punch
wasn't
you.
scared, but I thought he'd knock me the fuck out, Nelly.
Why?
Man, Nelly in shape like a motherfucker.
Nelly's a-
And
he alright,
I
cool
never
dude.
forget. Nelly came in there. Nelly had on a red tank top and some khakis. He was by himself, just had some shades on. And I was fucking with him at the time because, the music
Nelly
had kind
cool
of
as shit.
simmered down a little bit. You know what I mean? And so I remember we used to do that shit called the freezer.
Yep.
And if you was cold, we put you in the freezer. So I put Nelly in the freezer, and I brought it up to him. Nelly cracked his knuckles up. Nelly, he calm. He said, I keep retaining this for niggas like you, cuz.
Damn.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
He keep it loyal to you.
Nah. The flip side of that perspective, I understand he was, scared to death. I love Nelly. That's my man.
love Nelly
No
too.
shot to
Salute to
Nelly and
Nelly.
none of that. But I'd have never been scared of a nigga in a red tank top, man. I'm just saying.
But Nelly in shape,
Nelly
Nelly got the
don't give
muscle,
a fuck.
and Nelly can box.
I don't
just
give a
could,
fuck.
I could look at him and tell him, yeah,
Nelly got a basketball
This
game.
This
nigga
be a
could
long
look
day.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger in '88. You got a red tank top on, buddy. I'm down.
I see Nelly drag some niggas though.
I know Nelly can drag
I'm not
some
talking
niggas.
about Nelly. I'm just saying.
The red
I
tank top.
would not have been scared of a nigga in a red tank top.
Okay.
I wasn't scared. I just knew that was gonna be a long day.
Yeah, that would have been a long day.
That was gonna be a long
That'd
day.
have been a long
You
day.
gonna catch hell with Nelly. I don't care what you say, Gilly.
What the fuck you saying?
I can't hold this shit. I can't just promote that match. We gonna get some sponsors.
Fuck wrong with you?
Charlamagne, let's go get some sponsors.
Me and Nelly just played basketball, and Nelly is there on the fucking one. Yeah.
Basketball, that's a different sport.
Yeah,
though.
basketball
that's
ain't
just
boxing.
boxing.
I'm just saying. The way Nelly was out there fucking breathing.
No, Nelly's still in shape now.
Shit.
No,
But
Nelly-
wait, shut the fuck up.
Nelly
Wait,
was
hold
doing
on.
good.
Wait, hold on, shut the fuck up. Wait. Let me just tell you something. All you weightlifting ass niggas. Let me just tell you niggas something. All right? You go to the gym. Yeah. You look good. 90% of them niggas run 2 blocks and they the fuck dead tired. You did everything but cardio, buddy.
I think Nelly and the other 8%.
I'm not saying Nelly. I'm just saying you did everything but fucking cardio. Let's keep it real. I get out there, I run all motherfucking day long.
Because you were
Let's
running.
keep
You
it real.
ran.
No,
You ran-
that's really being in shape, nigga.
No, you used to run
A
around
lot
the
of
way.
these niggas just is carved out motherfucking action figures that's got a bad fucking engine.
Now, I always wanted to Gilly. You
You
played in
like
school?
this, you look
he
good,
played in school.
you throw 8 punches, you fucking tired.
He played. He
Let's
played in
keep
school.
it real.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's most people,
Absolutely,
though.
absolutely.
All right,
But listen,
so
people.
that's not really
But
being
listen.
in shape.
He played
I'm in
basketball.
shape.
He played basketball in school, and he ran track in school from niggas that were street niggas.
Oh, fucking right.
He ran ghetto track. He was on the ghetto track team. Nigga ran all. That's why he could run still.
I ain't never ran. What
Gilly-
is he talking
Shit,
about?
I didn't ran. I
Yeah,
get
we
the fuck
saw
out
you
of here.
running.
He was out.
I get the fuck out of here.
Who chase you?
I don't know who the nigga
that
was.
stopped him. Fuck you talking about? He said, Charlamagne. He said, yeah, what's up, brother? That nigga said,
So
Hey, man.
keep it all the way real though. Charlamagne had a
broke some
motherfucker.
records.
He did one of these too on the Emmett Smith joint.
I had to see what the
man.
fuck was going on. I'm like, wait a minute now. This motherfucker got a camera. Somebody just hit me in the back of the head. I done heard all these stories about motherfuckers kidnapping people in New York, throwing DJs in the trunk. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And I wasn't sitting there.
How many blocks you ran?
Like a half.
Half a block.
Yeah, half a block. The
Did
station,
you
right, the
jump in the
station
car?
right there.
Oh, you ran right up in the station.
Right in the station.
Right in the station. They like, ID, sir. He jumped the joint. They like, ID, sir. 76-4.
That nigga was out,
It
man.
went right on the air. These niggas just knocked me in the punched me in the back of my fucking head outside, man. He took it right immediately on the air, started talking about it. Immediately.
Did you have to put a little ice on your shit?
Nah. Cause he ain't really put. It was like this. It was all of this in the back of the head.
Ooh, yeah.
So I didn't know if he was trying to grab me or
You got
what.
the fuck up out of
I
here.
just felt that. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Oh, it's cool here. Now, I'm gonna ask you a question. Giannis question. What's the state of hip hop? How do you feel about hip hop right now? This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. Did you know that it can now take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open position? That's almost 2.5 months.
Yes.
So if you're hiring for a growing business, do you really have that kind of time to wait? Like, do you have that type of time?
Nope.
Well, if you're listening today, I got some advice for you. Stop waiting and start using ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find qualified candidates for all the roles fast. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/game. You're talking about for free.
Yeah.
Right now, you could use it for free. And, you know, how is it? ZipRecruiter is so efficient at helping you hire. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send the most qualified people for your role. You can check out the people that ZipRecruiter send to you, and if you really like one or two,
Hire 'em.
you can personally invite them to apply with one click, which may make them apply even sooner. Stop playing games, get with ZipRecruiter. Plus, here's how quickly ZipRecruiter can help you hire 4 out of 5. I'm talking about 4 out of 5 who post on ZipRecruiter get a qualified, I'm talking about somebody that's quality candidate within the first day. I'm talking about that first day.
So ZipRecruiter don't play no games.
They don't play no games.
You
So speed up.
qualify, you look, you hired. Whip, whip.
No
Let's
games.
Get it.
So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. See why 3.3 million businesses have come to ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Just go to the exclusive website to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/game. And again, ZipRecruiter.com/game. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Man, I'm 44 years old, man.
You still, but no, you got artists coming to fuck up there.
I don't
How
know.
the fuck you don't know?
I like.
Nigga, we asked you your opinion.
Your opinion.
I think hip hop is in a great place.
Okay.
I think people that don't like hip hop now are just mad that it's not what it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
they
they
think it
stuck
used
in
to
an
be.
era.
Like him.
Yeah, they stuck in an era. I love all these new dudes. My favorite dude is Kodak Black right now.
Kodak. Shout out
I
to
love
Yak.
the Russell. I love Symbol.
Yes, sir. Them are people.
You know, I love Rhapsody. I love fucking 21 Savage.
Without a doubt.
You know?
Savage went crazy.
But I love it not only for that. The music is great, and the music, I love the fact that these brothers is getting money.
They getting a bunch of them.
That, like, you know, they keeping themselves out the hood. They're paying for their families, their mama's cribs, and all that. Because you know, we were at a time where hip hop was doing great, but a lot of those artists weren't making a lot of money. You know what I mean? But now, look at Gilly. When Gilly was out, was Gilly making the amount of money that an artist right now is making?
Shit.
Nowhere near.
Gilly was doing bars and shit.
the fuck outta
He was
here,
doing
nigga.
shows and bars,
You ain't ass
block
nigga.
parties and shit.
Man,
But
Gilly
I-
sound like he shitted on you just
No,
now.
it's
Gilly.
cool. He was doing prison talent shows.
Niggas a fucking hater.
I was home in some ass. I was home tearing up some bullshit.
But I love the fact that these artists are able to make money, take care of their families. And like you said,
Shitload of
there's
money.
a Simba, but there's also an artist that's doing it on this side. And I love the
Yeah.
fact that, you know, people are streaming. They can have their own ways of doing it. You know what I mean? They can have their own shows, their own performances. Like LaRussell doing shows in his backyard, making all that money himself.
And then it's like this the first generation where the OGs.
Ho.
What?
Come on, man. Stop that dumb shit. Envy.
What's that?
Y'all ain't letting no shit slide, man.
What's that?
Talking about a nigga in his backyard making all that money himself, man. In the fucking backyard.
Yes.
He be doing like 300 people. I don't know how much he
Russell doing the
charged.
show 300,
He do
300, let's say
does,
300
he do
people charging
Yeah.
whatever it is, $100 a person, $500 a person, $1,000 a
But
person.
time out. Here's the thing. I get what Gilly's saying, but LaRussell happy with what he's making.
Correct.
LaRussell will be like, yo, I sold 4,000 CDs at $20 a pop,
Yeah,
and he was like, I
was-
made
yeah.
however $40,000, and he'd be happy about that shit because
Yeah,
that's
you be
his.
happy, yeah, but shit, you could be making a lot more than that if that's what you're doing on
But he
your
wants
own.
to control his own destiny. He don't
Man,
want to sign
come
his
on, man.
master, but it's what he wants. Because at the end of the day, it's like this. It's
I'm not
whatever makes
speaking
him
on
happy.
him. I'm just speaking in general.
It's whatever makes him happy.
All right.
Because a lot of these niggas that's making a lot of money ain't happy.
I'm
A lot of these
just-
niggas making money is depressed. They
That's
on
right.
pills.
That's right.
They
Well, we
gotta
know.
use drugs
They
to get
call us.
over.
A
You
lot
know
of
what I'm
dudes-
saying? But now you look at somebody like that. He might make 30, 40,000 a month, and that nigga happy.
I
Yeah,
understand.
that's
feeding his
the-
people.
Yeah, that's the reason I work so hard, so my kids can be happy. Like I tell my kids all the time, Dad gonna take care of you.
just
If
saying,
you want to
man.
do nails, do nails.
Man, stop looking
Whatever's
down
gonna
on
make
him
you
because you're a
happy.
100 millionaire, man.
Nah, stop that shit,
Why
man.
would you do that,
No,
Gilly?
I'm not. Come on, I'm just saying, bro. Eventually, you got to strike, man.
I agree with that.
Eventually,
I agree
you
with
got to
that.
take. Okay, I took it to this level.
I agree.
Everybody needs some fucking help, man.
I agree.
Let's stop the dumb
I
shit.
agree.
Everybody needs some help to go to the next fucking level.
Yeah.
Because how the fuck are you gonna go to the next level if you not fucking with next level shit?
But
I agree.
everybody don't want to go to the next
Well,
level.
why wouldn't you?
Because I'm gonna tell you why. The same reason why somebody like LaRussell could pick up his kids and take his kids to great adventure without security. He might be happy with that. He might not want to go to the level where he gotta
That's
have
real.
security to go to the mall. He might want to be on the
saying-
level that he
saying-
gotta do this. He
not
might just want to be on this level.
He not saying LeBron. He talking about period.
Yeah,
Did you get in the
period.
game?
Some people might not want to go to that level.
I know some people right now that make like a couple $1 million a year doing what they do, and they are content with it being right where it's at. And I started to say their name, but I ain't gonna say their name. I was talking about them earlier too, off the record. But they are making like a couple $1 million a year doing their podcasts and their merchandise and their live shows, and they cool. They ain't trying to make it no bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
That's a great living.
It is.
That's a great living.
I'm just saying, it's a great living, but to me, my opinion, that's a fucked up mindset, man. I'm not never trying to, I'm maxed out. Nigga ain't no fucking maxing out in life. What the fuck we talking about? We only here, we die one fucking time. So, I make a couple funky ass $1 million a year. No, nigga, I'm trying to make the most I can make so motherfucking family members I'm never gonna fucking meet is gonna eat off of me,
everybody ain't
man.
got that drive.
No, well, to me, if you ain't got that drive and God gave you a motherfucking car that you could do $190 in, then that's on you then, nigga, because I got that fucking drive. Envy got that fucking drive. Charlamagne got that fucking drive.
Right.
You got that fucking drive. That's why you sitting on this fucking couch right now, nigga. If you would have came home with a raggedy drive, you think you'll be here, nigga?
Nigga, I was your
Fuck
manager,
wrong with
nigga.
you?
Fuck is you talking? I was your
Fuck you
manager
talking
before I
about?
went to
No,
jail.
nigga, you would have been right the fuck down at
That ass
Wendy's,
nigga.
bitch. Go ahead and get your ass.
Fuck outta here,
Flip them
nigga.
fucking burgers. Them junior hamburgers, nothing on it.
security,
With some
nigga.
ketchup, nigga.
When I came home, you was
Fuck wrong
security
with
at
you?
Ross, nigga. I saved you.
But what
Fuck
about
outta
somebody like Dave Chappelle, right? Because Dave walked away from $50 million.
But he got more now.
He got more now,
didn't know he was gonna get
but
more.
he walked. He didn't know
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. But
Yes, he did.
Or maybe he did. I never had the
You
conversation with him.
you can't blackball God. I'm living proof of that.
Absolutely, but I
You
think
can't fucking blackball God. What's for you is for you.
I agree, but I think he walked away because things weren't on his terms.
Correct.
'Cause I remember him saying he didn't know if people was laughing with him or laughing at him.
But that's the difference. When Dave Chappelle walked away, he was a chinkaling. He had some money.
Yeah,
He could go.
He had to go away for a while though.
Whoa. He could go do real estate. He could go do this. He could invest in this.
Yeah.
You see, now I don't have to be a fucking comedian to make money.
When you walk away, you
I
get
can
more.
make a fucking $1 $4 off the books. So he still could be elevating and doing him. You feel what I'm saying? Because he had enough money where I could take some losses in this shit. I can afford to take some wins in this shit.
I don't think he could afford to walk away from no 50 M's at the
Look,
time. though.
look.
At the time.
Look where we walked away from. Read that. Yeah. When you walk away, you get more. We walked away from that.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I knew this beforehand, but Gilly and Wallow is the highest paid black podcasters in the game.
That's not what the list says.
Man,
don't worry about no
don't bring
list.
that up. Don't bring that stupid shit
Don't
up.
worry
Don't do
about no
that.
list. We ain't worried about no list.
Exactly. Me neither.
He saw our paperwork.
Me neither.
And we own everything. And we own everything.
Don't worry.
I'm just saying, you see what we walked away from.
You see what we walked away from.
Word up.
NBA
That was close.
contract.
That was
And
close
what
to
we
the
said,
gay
what?
shit.
We said, what? We said, what?
And you know what's great? I heard that from a white person before I heard that from Gilly and
We said,
Wallow.
what?
Heard what?
That same thing. I heard that me and an agent was talking.
No, okay,
and
fuck
they
it.
was telling me what
say?
y'all was walking away from. They told me.
Wait, say what that number was.
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't
Fuck
doing
it.
that. I ain't doing that.
Don't say it.
They don't even know.
But Gilly and
Fuck
Wallow are
wrong
doing
with
very
y'all.
well.
They're doing okay out
Play
there.
with us, nigga. Don't fucking play
And I
with
love
us,
it, man.
nigga.
That's the type of shit I like.
Let me tell you something.
We try to change the game for
hold
everybody.
on. Let me tell you
Word up.
something, Envy. I don't give a fuck about no list, Envy. You hear me? Because you know why? And I ain't taking no shots. I'm just telling the truth, nigga.
I'm listening.
Don't compare us to nobody that ain't stopping in the middle of their motherfucking podcast and saying, this episode is brought to you by Omega Accounting Solutions. Now let me tell you about Omega Accounting Solutions. This episode, $1 million worth of game, is brought to you by
New Amsterdam
Vodka. Now it's distilled 5 times, nigga. It's filtered 3 times for that clean, crisp finish. Hold on, wait, nigga. This episode, $1 million worth of game, is brought to you by Manscaped. Hold on. This episode, $1 million worth of game, is brought to you by Roman Swipes, nigga. Hold on. You want us to keep going? Because I can say 18 more of them motherfuckers.
Talk that talk.
And Charlamagne.
So when you niggas out there creating your funky ass list, you leave us off it, nigga, unless you talk about the paid list, nigga.
Oh, man.
And we could do a paperwork party, nigga. Talk to me.
And I would say this, Charlamagne, we only do 52 shows a week.
Yeah, we don't.
1 hour.
Yeah, that's it, nigga. We
1 hour.
like power, nigga. Wait for us till next week. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? This is power, nigga.
I love to see it,
I see
man.
you niggas next Sunday at 7:30.
But I will say this.
Gilly and Wallow getting to it.
At the end of the day, me and Charlamagne, we had unbelievable conversations. Like, I need these young people to understand, because everybody got a podcast. And for those that got a podcast,
Right.
I just want us to always enlighten them, because people be getting misinformation and
Absolutely.
don't understand. I'm going to be one to tell you, it's a lot of money out here. But you got to get partners. It's always about partners. It's always
Yes.
about advertisement. And just making sure your stuff is right. Making sure and you don't have to have the biggest numbers to get the biggest money. You got to have something. And you got to build it. Look at these guys. They've been doing this for 13 years. They focus on them having this thing. They had something and they just kept going. They ain't let all the outside shit. Man, this man had been shot at, stabbed,
I ain't never
all
got
type of
shot at
shit.
stabbed.
And they kept going.
Every done got shot at way more than me.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
saying,
never got shot at.
But I'm saying
He got
they kept
bulletproof on
on.
everything.
I mean, like you gotta understand. At the end of the day, you really gotta. If you got somebody you could do it with, everybody think they can do it by yourself. You need a team, and it's gonna be some rough times. Me and Gil stayed together no matter what. The nigga snitched on me. I'm still
Man,
like,
stop,
that's why I
man.
went to jail. And look, I said no, we gotta overthink.
No,
that.
you
We
went to
gotta be a
jail
team.
because your ankle's heavy,
No, we
bitch,
gotta
and
be
you
over.
wasn't
We
the
gotta
athlete.
overjoin.
Dog always got away.
snitched
You
on Tootie,
always
though.
got
You
caught.
snitched on
Fuck you
Junior.
talking. See,
You
I
got out
ain't-
before Tootie got out.
No, I did.
When y'all got locked up. You
No,
got out
I
before
didn't.
about
Toot
that week.
got out first, and then I got right out behind the nigga. It's all on camera, nigga.
Oh
Fuck
damn!
you
I gotta
talking
be
about.
two. You snitched on Gil. You red.
Hey, don't put my woman out there
No,
like
I'm just
that.
saying she
Pussy.
snitched on you.
She
You
ain't
ain't. I ain't
snitched
want
on
to put it out there. Two had to snitch
Pussy, don't
because
be putting
y'all
my
supposed to
woman
get out
out
at the
there
same
like
time. Because I mixed the paperwork. I thought it was you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take
You
that.
know what's interesting though? Y'all should talk about the business a little bit, man. 'cause
We got to.
Y'all got licensing deals.
And people don't
You know what I
understand
mean?
that, man. Like everybody.
Y'all got a partnership with Barstool and y'all got a licensing deal.
They don't
Y'all
understand.
licensing y'all content.
And
to
we
a
own
company.
100% of it, man. I'm
Come
trying
on,
to tell these
man.
dudes, man. Like I be trying to educate, but people whole thing is they want right now. And when you shooting a show, go and do your own show. We got enough motherfucking niggas just sitting there talking about nothing. We got 10,000 podcasts where everybody just hating on women the whole podcast. They mad because they never got no chicks growing up. Either they never got no chicks growing up, they got a little dick, or they ain't get no money.
I don't understand none of that.
So they
shit.
just be hating on women all the time. That shit be played out. Then you got a bunch of people talking about the same ones. What me and Gil do, what Nori and them do, what Joe Bunce and them do. Everybody got their own thing.
And we shot everybody
We
out.
shot everybody. We came into
We
the
show
game.
everybody love.
We
We
came
don't
into the
mention
game
no motherfucking podcast
hating.
on our shit unless it's in a love form.
We don't do no hating.
We don't do no fucking hating.
Because listen, like I always say, I've been out of jail 6 months. I mean 6 years. I'm great.
No, you great.
I'm not in competition with no podcaster out here. Let's get that right. I'm not. I don't have to. Like I said, if you're in competition with me, you're a loser. And I want to say this: at the end of the day, we got to understand this shit. When me and Gil came in the game, let me explain to y'all, because some people start a podcast. Oh, let's sit on the couch. What we focus on, there was no podcast dedicated to the young niggas. The young niggas was blocked out. You couldn't go to no other podcast for real.
Not just the young boys. Y'all was giving motivation.
Yeah,
That's the biggest thing. Like when you call $1 million worth of game, that's really what y'all do.
Educate.
Man, people out here craving for positive affirmations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They craving for a positive word. They want an OG to grab them, put their arm
knowledge.
around
They
them.
want the knowledge.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
say, come walk with us. Like Envy can speak to this just like I can. Man, both of our careers started to go to the next level when we started really being public servants. You know what I'm saying? Like using our platforms to really pour into other people, whether it's me with mental health, whether it's him with financial literacy. That's what really took everything to the next level.
And I seen one thing I salute y'all for. Y'all gave a lot of people a platform to where as though you had to come through Breakfast Club in order to get that stamp. Because that was the joint when you made it on there. Everybody down the way, everybody that played games, that was the joint motherfuckers like, yeah, kiss my ass now. That was the joint when the person price went up. And that's what's so great that y'all still here because y'all created this in every rapper.
You're talking to 8 million people a month. Breakfast Club has a monthly listenership of 8 million people.
That's a lot of people,
between
bro.
the terrestrial radio and between the iHeartRadio app. The podcast has between 15 and 20 million downloads a month. Then you got the YouTube, then you got the social media and
we just
everything.
got
Think about that
VH1
audience.
and BET Plus.
Yeah, now we on BET, VH1, and BET Plus in the morning. Like, just think about how big that audience is.
Okay, so let me just get this straight. Ain't nobody fucking with them.
They legends.
God damn, 8 million.
And then it's a casual listening audience. It's your mama them. You know what I'm saying? We done turned into Tom Joyner out this month.
All right,
you
so
know what I mean?
so-
It's your aunts.
Okay, so when y'all talking the money list,
Y'all getting a bunch of money.
just put we second. We don't give a fuck about being second. I know he just talked that big heavy shit to us. 22 cars, 8 million daily listeners. God damn, y'all.
Oh, you said monthly.
Monthly.
I'm just happy to be making a living.
Word,
man.
I'm just
The
all right.
fuck out of here,
Got that humble dumb
Charlamagne.
shit.
You got
okay.
your fucking hands in everything. Always trying to play modest, you fucking black Jew. I'm just happy to be living.
man.
I'm just happy to be here,
I'm
word.
happy to be making a
The
living, man. God is good,
whole
man.
time he on 10% of 6 Starbucks and all that shit.
It's actually crystals. Me and my wife bought 6 crystals in South Carolina.
See how I was fucking playing, but I knew it was something. I was just playing this shit.
We got some crystals franchises opening up in South Carolina this year. Me and my wife bought 6 of them.
So when you the 7th one, can we put a little money in?
Absolutely. I'll plug y'all right in. I got plugged in through Duval and 2
I'm
Chainz.
just saying we crystals ain't popping down here, so I need to know that
open
shit
them up.
popping down south.
Yeah, we about to do some in New York and New Jersey too.
Yeah, Victor Cruz got him in
Victor
Jersey.
Cruz got one in Jersey.
Yep.
Yeah, we about to do one. I'm gonna do one in Queens.
Charlamagne, look at that. Last 14 days. Look at that reach.
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
37 million impressions. Man, y'all killing. Man.
14
what it is.
No, that's just Gil
That's the
page.
YouTube. Oh, that's Gil
That's
shit.
Gil page.
Oh shit.
That's Gil page. That ain't,
Oh, that's my Instagram.
yeah, that's just Gil page. That ain't even my shit.
That last
And then-
14
And
days.
then $1 million worth of game shit.
Yeah.
And let me say something too. Let me just break this down to because we got to break this down. This is important because a lot of people don't understand. Please listen. When you look at me and Gil, you're looking at $1 million worth of game. But $1 million worth of game, we're not just doing deals with $1 million worth of game because $1 million worth of game is a million subscribers on YouTube, a million on TikTok, million two on YouTube, a million something on TikTok, 800,000 on Instagram, something on Twitter. That's that. Then you got my 2.1 on Instagram, my 100 and something thousand on YouTube. Then you got Gil 3.1. They're not just. It's not just about your podcast numbers. It's about the impact that you have.
That's right.
Every week our shit is being snatched all over the place. It's going viral. We never paid for an ad a day in our life. Our $1 million worth of game is not on Barstool YouTube. It's on $1 million worth of game YouTube, which is 1.2 million. And we only started that a couple years back. $1 million worth of game is 4 years old. So it's about building where they could see and they like, damn, we got to be partners with these guys. These guys' reach is unbelievable. Organic reach.
That's right. And just like Breakfast Club and $1 million worth of game, the root of what we do is hip hop, but y'all don't limit yourselves to just
No,
hip hop.
fuck no.
Y'all on ESPN with shit.
Yeah, we on sports.
People don't realize how big it is when Deion Sanders says, I want y'all to come down here to Jackson State to interview
turned
this
it up.
#1 recruit we just got.
And then Gilly
Soon
fucked
as I
up
saw
and
that,
charged him a penalty.
no.
Like that's crazy.
No. Deion didn't know.
No.
He DM'd me and
He
said,
DM'd
"Yo,
Gil.
I wanna announce where I'm going on $1 million worth
Get the
of
fuck
game."
out of here. I thought Deion
They
was
be on that.
No.
You know how many fucking people was in up for joints?
Bro, I could show you professional athletes that's in the NBA right now that's dunking on niggas. That's like, OG, I need some game, man. So my baby mom, I don't really want to be with her no more. but I got a daughter by her.
Oh yeah, they going. Yeah.
What you think I should do, OG? Like, I'm in the league now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my such and such year. I'm a little miserable in this relationship. I'm trying to live life. What you think I should do?
Damn.
And I just break it down to him what to do. This is rappers. This is, I'm talking about the biggest niggas in the world, man.
Look how he come in the DM. You ain't gotta say his name.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what that is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what that is.
Absolutely.
That's how they come, bro.
Man, you ain't even follow him back. Boy, you ain't shit.
No, chill. No, I ain't following him back.
Right?
But what I'm saying,
Giving that man advice, no, he follow the man back.
No, not
follow
him.
the man
That
back,
ain't for
man.
that ain't for advice. That's just for the show.
Oh, okay.
I got a bunch of
You still follow the man
You
back.
follow
man.
the man
Fuck
back,
that
man.
bullshit. I only follow my businesses. But go ahead.
Fuck wrong with y'all? Slap the shit out you.
Go ahead. Say what you was saying.
So for us,
He'll wash you up
we
on the
really
court too,
give
Billy.
the shit we do
Absolutely.
off
Who,
the
him?
camera.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah. He said that
the
was a
shit
bum.
we do off the camera. We way bigger than the shit we do on the camera.
Absolutely.
Like, you
But you know what's
understand
the
this?
same? If I showed you how many artists, celebrities, basketball players, football players, activists, politicians that I help protect them, get in the crib, teach them how to do it so they don't get caught.
I was there.
I've helped people put their properties in LLC so nobody can find them.
Right.
Like things that I do.
seen
And
it.
ask me how much I charge. Nothing. I do it because I want to give the game. From everybody from, I'll name a couple.
Don't say no names.
Are you right? But I didn't help so many people because I didn't know that. I didn't know how to do it. I remember buying my first house, right? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I called Buster. Buster was Buster's friend of mine. And Buster put me with a guy that got me a crib, no money down. The interest rates were 14% at the time. I had
talking
no
about
idea.
Busta Rhymes, the
Busta
legend.
Rhymes, yeah, Busta
That's my
Rhymes.
nigga.
But he helped me get my first home. So it was
know
like if he wasn't there, he wasn't in my
I do
corner. I
too
wouldn't
fucking
know.
know. Stop telling me I don't know old rappers. Them niggas. Let me just say this.
You
I
don't
gotta
know
break this.
Busta,
Shut up. When you grow up in the ghetto in the 80s, any fucking rapper that was a legend, that was like uncle, that was like family. Chuck D, uncle. Busta Rhymes, uncle. Q-Tip, my fucking uncle, nigga. The whole Wu, that's my family. I'm a missing member of the Wu. Fucking Slick Rick. What?
He did want to be
So
the
when I say that's
63rd
my
member
people,
of
what
the
the fuck
Wu.
is you mean? I
You
know
wanted
them
to be
niggas.
the 63rd member of the Wu.
Ghostface.
You
favorite.
was-
That's my favorite rapper of all time.
He's a fucking legend. I'm
my
going to see
favorite
Ghost.
rapper.
He is a
I'm going to
fucking
see
legend.
Ghost. When tomorrow? When is this? I'm going to see Ghost. I'm going to see Ghost
ain't
this
set
week.
that up.
No, I'm
What
coming.
you
Fuck
talking
you
about?
tripping. I seen him on the flyer.
But to say like we didn't
You
help so
tripping.
many people, and Charlamagne the same with mental health. If
Yeah.
I tell you how many people is in there and it's like, I need help with this. Can you guide me to a therapist? Can you help me? Which way should I go? And that's what it's all about. The money and all that other shit is nothing. But
Yeah.
to help people that look like you,
It's everything. We
most
do that
important.
shit every
That's my
day.
favorite shit I'm doing right now. Like the Mental Wealth Alliance is my mental health foundation. And every
I
year
came and spoke at the joint.
Wallow was
Tore
there
that
last
shit
year.
up.
Word up, he killed that shit. Him and Shaka Sinclair
Shaka
was
Sinclair
on stage
came. We killed
together.
it.
But every year we do
I'll
it.
be
And
there this year.
You'll be there this year, and it's a free event.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they come out for that shit,
That's
bro.
another beauty of partnerships.
They came out, bro.
Absolutely. That's another beauty of partnerships, right? Because I see what y'all do when y'all be out in the hood,
Giving them
$3 million, $4 million,
$4.5 million given to minority business in
That's right.
Philadelphia in the
I love it.
tri-state
That's right.
area.
That's right.
We get,
I love it.
Because people talk, people say shit like, oh, Dave Portnoy is racist, whatever. Y'all lean on him. This is what y'all need to be doing for our community.
Yeah.
He put that bread
No,
out.
they came to us.
Oh, he came to y'all with that
They came
situation.
to us. Him and Erica, they came to us. Yo, man, we
Oh,
got.
word.
I know y'all be doing a bunch of shit in the community. He goes, some
And
ads.
ain't no black businesses signing up for it. Okay, we'll get them to sign up
Give
for
it
it.
us.
Watch this.
Get that shit to
Oh,
us.
whippity do that.
Man,
Let's get
that's
it.
dope.
That's the beauty of partnership.
That's right.
Same thing every year with the Mental Wealth Expo. Yo, we got to pay for everybody to come there as far as room and travel and shit like that. The company, iHeart, they take care of that. This
Bro,
is what we need to.
listen,
this is what I
listen.
need y'all to be doing for my
I
community.
ain't going front. That joint was so. Listen, Charlamagne called me 10,000 times because I'm traveling to do it. Man, he looking for you, Wallow. Where you at? Nigga, I'm coming, nigga. You keep acting like I ain't come. I got in that joint. That joint was so powerful. It was so many families of dudes that's incarcerated,
That's right.
went through
That's
mental
right.
situations, and they was trying to get.
right.
I'm talking about it was thousands of people in there. It was just a good fucking energy.
Because that was
bro.
our second year, and I told Wallow, I said, man, last year, majority of people that were there were people who had just came home and was dealing with
Yeah,
all
they-
type of
yup,
anxiety and
and I
depression
talked
and
directly
everything
to
else.
motherfuckers.
I said, nah, I know exactly who y'all need to hear from.
I can't-
Wallow, Shaka, brothers who
It was
actually did
beautiful.
it. You know what I mean?
Well, so you ain't call me, nigga. Fuck out.
No,
You ain't did 20 years, Gilly.
I don't even do no fucking time.
Kelly snitched on somebody. It's
Fuck
cool.
is you talking about? I need to do some time to talk to the people. You's a fucking nut. You did the little punk ass 30 days.
45.
Now you're 45
Yo,
days.
did somebody try you?
Yes, they did.
No,
Cookie.
man,
Big
the
nigga
county
named
jail, man.
Cookie. Big
Nobody
nigga named
tried
Cookie
you.
told
Nobody,
him you
listen, let
chocolate
me ask you a
chips.
question. Did anybody
Fuck,
put
I
some
just
food on
told
your
you.
bed?
A big nigga named Cookie said, "Come here, chocolate chip."
It was this dude named Walter.
Oh,
what happened?
Yeah, he fucked him up.
What
Yeah, first of all, you know if a nigga named Walter, he was an old nigga.
He was old.
He whooped the shit out of him.
That motherfucker was strong. But I wasn't in there alone, so we jumped him. It was about 3 of us at the time. He was all 17. Got on Walter's ass. And Walter did not go down either.
They said Walter socked Charlamagne. He screamed like a white woman in a scary movie.
I think it was this. See y'all.
Man, jail ain't fun, man. Fuck that shit. You can have that shit. You saw that shit that they did, that YSL, who's that, what's the other crew called? YFN? You ain't see that shit when they had the boy
They
tied
was
up?
trying to scrape off his tattoo.
I ain't see that shit.
Man.
That was some scary shit, huh?
What?
I seen some treacherous shit in jail.
That's the type of shit they gotta show these kids to let them know, man. This
No,
shit
so you
is
know what it
real.
is? Niggas don't talk about how.
Hold on. Wait, what happened? What happened?
You
Well,
ain't
they
see the
hog
shit?
tied him.
Yeah, they had the
In
man
prison.
hog tied, had some
Hog
shit
tied him,
stuck in
had
his
some
mouth.
shit in his mouth.
They
And
was poking him.
They was poking him,
poking
stabbing
him a little bit
They
here,
were trying to
poking him a
scrape the
little
bit
tattoo
here.
off.
Trying to scrape his tattoo off.
Why he was in jail?
Yeah, he was in jail.
Man, it was like a week ago.
I ain't see that shit.
I seen some crazier shit than that. That's why I knew how to be on cell restriction and how to just stay in the cell.
Right.
What is cell restriction?
When I just put myself and I don't think it's necessary for me to leave the
CO,
cell.
don't open my gate.
Like,
Wallace, you ain't been out in 30
you know what's
days.
crazy?
Bring your ass out, Wallace.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm cool.
I'm not gonna lie. Can't nobody say I was a nigga running around with some savage shit in jail.
Word.
I was a respectful nigga. Hey, how you doing, brother? Hey,
You
how
got
you
there
doing?
early.
How you doing? I wasn't
Big
with
nigga.
I wasn't with none of that
No,
shit.
I'm telling the truth. No, you think I'm joking. This big nigga, right? Named Ernie.
telling you, man.
Big nigga named Ernie.
Oh, man.
Wallow standing there. He gripped Wallow up from the back. Wham, right? Wallow go. He say, "Hey, nigga, say the energy for making love."
No, hold up, Charlamagne.
Man.
I'm gonna say this,
Oh, you
Charlamagne.
think I'm
Charlamagne.
joking?
I'm gonna say this, Charlamagne. Charlamagne.
You think I'm joking?
Can I explain? I just want to
Oh,
explain.
man.
It was the wrong person.
Oh, you thought you was somebody else?
Yeah, that's all. It was mistaken
How many
identity.
niggas look like you from behind, nigga?
It was cool. It was mistaken identity. I wasn't like, I'm like, damn, big dog. Listen. Then when he seen me, he's like, oh, damn, my fault, man. I was like, all right, it's cool. I forgot about it. I gave him a
what's so
pass.
crazy, you thought I was
man.
fucking
Yeah,
lying.
I gave him a pass.
He said here like, "Yo, Gilly's a rotten motherfucker." I
gave
know
him a
I'm
pass.
telling the truth.
He had me mixed up.
Well, man, you needed that for your testimony, Wallow.
And I went right in the cell, and I was
So wait a
cool
minute,
with
when he
it.
grabbed you like that, he's holding you. What did you say back?
I was like, hold
No,
it ain't
he
me.
tried to fight it. Oh, it was strong. He said, "Oh, wait." He said, "Hey, nigga, don't fight it. Say the energy for making love."
After that white dude did the envy when he smacked you on the ass that day at
Yo, who
work.
smacks on your ass? That happened to
White
you?
dude at
Nigga,
work.
grip your cushions up.
He grips you because your
Nigga,
pillows.
grip your
Smacked him right
grabbed
on
you.
his cheeks, man.
I just finished rocking the club, right? So I'm walking out the club, headed to the car, smack me on my ass. Pow, good job. I ain't know what to say.
He ain't playing no basketball, no nothing.
I was shocked.
He ain't make no shots.
He ain't making no.
I didn't know what to say. I was confused.
Gil play sports. That happened to him all the time.
I didn't know what to say. I said thank you, and I just walked out the club.
Hey, they say nigga slapped MV on the ass. MV face got red. He started blushing.
What we doing tonight?
Thank you.
I told Envy stop being so honest.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
Pete Davidson was at the station last week. Tell him what happened.
What happened?
Tell him what happened. I'm gonna read what Pete said after you tell him.
Oh shit!
You're a foul
Tell him
nigga.
what happened, man.
What happened, nigga? Come
So
on.
Pete come in the office, right? I'm with a young lady. I ain't gonna say the young lady. I'm with the young lady in the office. So the young lady, when he leaves, she was like, "Yeah, I just met Pete." She was like, "You know, the funny thing is, when I seen him, I looked. I said, never mind. I said, what? You looked at his sweatpants? I said, I did too. You know, he's supposed to."
Oh man! Oh shit! Damn. Yo, what's up, man? You a measurer, huh?
DJ
measurer.
Measurer. DJ, this is DJ Measurer. I have the ruler on me. DJ Ruler.
This is your Breakfast Club. This is DJ
Look at
Ruler.
this shit though, Wallow. This is what Pete texted me. He said, "Man, you and Envy had me dying today, bro. Tell him I stay at his fat ass."
Damn! Y'all listen,
What did I
man.
say?
Wow.
Yeah, what did I say?
Every whoa!
I'm secure in my manhood, man.
I ain't even
What's wrong with y'all?
Wallow said, I ain't hearing no shit like this in prison.
That's some prison talk, man.
Oh,
Envy
man.
having motherfucking having motherfucking after Breakfast Club conversations with the interns. Did you see the print on paper? Did you see the pop? She like, what's that? The print on Pete.
That man got a 15-inch penis, man.
The print on
God,
Pete. Man, the
That
pop
was
is
you, man.
funny as shit. Did you see the pop?
Did you see the pop?
Who the fuck just yelled that shit out?
Envy.
What the fuck you yelled out?
So that man got a 15-inch penis.
Man, you gonna be a meme.
Nah,
They
man.
gonna be.
I'm secure on my shit.
Oh man.
Look, he think just because he got his woman, I'm secure with my shit. Yeah, but you still can't say
I ain't worried
certain
about
shit.
that. This man flirt with me every morning. You
Oh
think
my
I do?
goodness.
Damn. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
All I'm
Pete.
simply saying is,
That shit crazy.
it's a blessing to be here.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
So we won, man. You win and you teaching. This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Omega Accounting Solutions. Attention small business within, I'm talking about 5 to 5,000 employees. All you small businesses, you are responsible business owners who have continued to pay taxes and employ staff during the pandemic. Omega Accounting Solutions is a small business champion. I'm talking about they're the champion.
They come to save
you
your day.
and your business get back the money you deserve through the CARE Act.
How much they give back?
They get up to 26,000 per employee.
So if
per
you have
employee.
5 employees up to 5,000 employees, when you sign up for this,
26,000 per.
you get 26,000 per employee.
Recover the payroll taxes you overpaid as a refund up to $26,000 per employee, even if you got the PPP loan. Learn if you are a good candidate in less than 10 minutes with a free consultation. Omega was recently named the #1 best ERC company for getting your ERC funds by Merchant Maverick, a small business comparison and review site. There's still time to find out if you qualify and file your claim. Again, up to $26,000
So let me just break this
per
down for you.
employee.
If you got a small business, you got employees, you might be owed some money. So all you got to do is
10
take
minutes.
10 minutes out your time, fill this out. If you got 10 employees, you might get 10 times 26,000. If you got 5 employees,
Yes.
5 times. If you got 150 employees, 150 times 26,000.
It depends. But I'm gonna say this: you got to before we find out any of this, you got to take 10 minutes to see if you qualify. And what I need you to do now is call 855-505-DAVE, 855-505-DAVE, or visit OmegaTaxCredits.com/Barstool Sports right now.
Right now.
Stop playing games.
Yes. Today's show is brought to you by Barstool Sportsbook, the one and only sportsbook of our show in Barstool Sports. The Barstool Sportsbook is made for you, loyal fans, listeners, and is the only place to find exclusive picks, parlays from Big Cat, El Prez, and $1 Million Worth of Game crew. You know us. Yeah. Follow us, to fade us is up to you. I show y'all my picks. I show y'all my parlays. I show y'all that I kick ass on Barstool Sportsbook.
Yes.
But Barstool Sportsbook is now offering a $1,000 bonus for new players. If your first bet loses, you get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. So download and create an account today. Use code GILLIE, GILLIE, to get that $1,000. You hear me? Don't forget to use code GILLIE. Download Barstool Sportsbook right now, create an account, and use code GILLIE to unlock your $1,000 bonus. The Barstool Sportsbook lets you however you like. Daily odd boosts, live in-game wagerings, move the line, teaser bets, parlays, plus the biggest payouts. Casino is also available in selective states, table games, and slots. If you love us, you love Barstool Sportsbook, so download, create an account today, and be sure to use the code GILLIE to unlock your $1,000 bonus. That's the Barstool Sportsbook code, GILLIE. Must be 21 to do this. And if you have a gambling problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome to another episode of $1 Million Worth of Game Business Spotlight. Listen, man, we got Patrick and Alexis here today. I'm talking about high ticket sales. I'm talking about the closer list. They're not playing no games. What you need to do right now to get their free ebook, you know, to text sales to 206-814-0954. 206-814-0954. Listen, I'm talking about high ticket sales. This is the closer list. Patrick, Alexis, tell them what y'all got going on, man. Please talk to them, man.
Yeah, so what we do is we help course creators, business owners, and we help sell their premium packages such as courses, masterminds, mentorship programs, and we make a commission from it. We basically come in and take the ownership of taking all these sales calls and help them with just selling their offers rather than them selling and talking to every single customer.
So you mean to tell me if I got a course, man? My name, I'm teaching people like. Say if Gil had a course teaching people how to dribble, teaching people how to shoot jump shots. I had a course teaching people how to speak. Yeah, it's a hell of a course. I just gave it to you. I need 50% of that.
Okay.
Teaching. Say if I had a course teaching people out and speaking or how to get booked, whatever I was doing, whatever. I give it to you and say, listen, here go the course. I pass it off to you, and you just go crazy with it. What do I pass you? The link or just?
Yeah. So what we do is we will set up a calendar inside of your business, and then we'll take all the inbound lead calls that you're getting in from the marketing of your ads, your promos, and then we sell them on the package. They're all inbound leads. We don't do any outbound calls. We don't do any cold calling. We just talk to your inbound leads and sell them on the highest package that you have.
So if I got 500 calls coming in a month, y'all talking to everybody?
Yeah, all day.
So who's talking? You or Alexis? Which one's talking?
So both of us. It would be your sales team. So this way, you are no longer working in your business. You only have to focus on working on your business. So the only thing that you would be doing is marketing. Your leads are going to have a link where they're going to book a call with your sales team, which would be us. There's going to be a couple of questions that actually qualify them so that once we get on this phone call with them, it's about a 30-minute phone call and we can make you $5,000 just in 30 minutes.
Damn. Yeah, but you got the closers list, meaning you close. You're not playing.
Yeah. And we teach people how to get into closing and high ticket sales, because the main thing about closers list is that, a lot of people want to start other side hustles and other businesses such as Amazon, Airbnb, trading. But the thing is, those businesses require you to invest into those side hustles. The thing with remote closing is that you come into the business, you don't have to put any capital down. All you do is take calls and make a commission from every single close that you make.
So damn, you right. You ain't even got it's no real big risk. You just coming in and closing. But everybody, they say you got to have a mouthpiece to close. And then they say you speak well, you eat well, you definitely going to sleep well. But a lot of people don't know how to speak well. So I don't. But for the people that do, you teach them. You bring them in, and with this free ebook, you teach them listen, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with this free ebook that we are going to be giving to each and every one of you guys watching this episode here today, we are going to break down the entire structure of our sales calls that have made us over $2 million in sales. So that sales call is bulletproof. If you guys are able to follow direction and just read through the ebook, you guys are going to have a lot of game in there. And there's absolutely no reason why you guys shouldn't be able to see the numbers in sales that we're seeing.
Now, let me ask you a question. So this is definitely a great course for anybody anywhere that ever worked in sales.
Absolutely.
Because this is what they do. So now you can just do it from home and really make more money than you was already making when you was doing it for somebody else.
Correct. But I wouldn't say that this is only an opportunity for people that are already experienced in sales.
No, I'm just saying for the people that are in sales right now, you might be working right now.
Yo, there's a lot of people that's in sales.
The most of the world are in sales. So when you looking at it from that standpoint, it's like if you could take what you already got and apply it over here, that even makes the job much easier.
Yes.
Exactly.
And especially with most sales professions, you guys are dealing with outbound leads. So you guys are probably door knocking. You guys are probably doing outreach. You guys are cold calling. But in the industry of high ticket sales, it's all going to be inbound leads. So you're only ever talking to people that are qualified to even be on the phone call with you.
So me, I specialize in classic minivans and shit.
You wouldn't be on that call, nigga.
What you mean I wouldn't be on that call? People might want to call.
She said high.
That's
she
how
ain't say low. Don't fuck about one of 2008 minivans, nigga.
Anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 in the pop.
That's low.
I get them in, I renovate them. I renovate my minivans and do what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, say if I started a minivan joint, a minivan Dan.
Uber freaks.
And I'm just
That's crazy.
And I hook up with y'all and y'all can just sell. Do y'all have picks of what y'all sell, or it's only a certain? It's got to be a certain space.
So we help people sell in any single offer. So we have clients that are in the e-commerce offer, the tax offer, credit offers. We sell literally anything. And it's not just us, but we also teach people how to do the same thing. So they're able to sell any single course, right? We come into your business, see the information about what you're offering inside of all your offers, and then we basically train the closers for you and then place them in your business.
Damn, so how many do you get? It depends on what you're looking for. So I get 2 people, I get 1 person.
Yeah, it just all depends on your lead count.
But damn, so how many courses have y'all ran through? Y'all have ran through the closures list?
Oh, goodness. So we've probably tried just about every business that you guys could possibly think of before we even came to high ticket sales.
Damn.
So I think our first business venture together was Forex. We tried that, didn't work for us. And then I tried to start a clothing brand. That didn't work for me either. Then we also tried to do Amazon and drop shipping, and that didn't work for me either. And we realized with all of these different ventures that we were going on, it required more capital into the business. If you're selling on Amazon, you have to have capital to put into product. If you have a clothing brand, you have to have capital to put into the clothing brand. So with high ticket sales, that's how we were able to come into the space with no money down, and we're helping these business owners and we're scaling their businesses. So we've been able to help them generate the millions of dollars that they are.
Damn. So y'all, I'm just saying.
You just taking a cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a big cut. And when they come to you, they ain't got to pay y'all nothing right off the top. Do they got to pay y'all anything?
No. So we are just commission based. But
Damn.
I love that we are commission based, because whenever you're on a salary, you're at a fixed rate. There's no way that you can grow that unless you get promoted or something like that. But when you're commission based, that is all up to you. And with high ticket sales, you can't depend on a product. Oh, my product isn't a winning product. That's why I'm not seeing sales. This isn't real estate. Oh, I don't have a good piece of property. That's why I'm not getting anything in rent. Right? This is all based on you and your ability to speak to someone. And all it is having a conversation, just like we are having here right now. All it is talking, getting to know somebody, feeling their pain points. And if you have a solution to them, you offer that solution. It's a win-win situation for all parties.
Now, say if somebody comes through, they come to a closures list, they get the free ebook. Right now, you get the free ebook. All you got to do is text sales. That's 206-814-0954. 206-814-0954. That's all you got to do. Now, they come in and they get the game, the free ebook. They get all information. Do they have to go on high ticket, or could they just sell whatever they want to sell for people? Like, you got high ticket, and you got, I think, people that just.
Yeah, so I always tell people to get into high ticket sales because you're able to make a 10 to 30% commission of the packages that you sold.
Oh shit!
So when I came into the business, I worked for Will Change Lives, and he put me on with the opportunity of selling his offers. And I've sold packages from $5,000 all the way to $35,000 and made a 20% commission.
Damn.
And a lot of people they just want to make money. So we're telling you guys how to make money, and that's really all you have to do is come in, talk to people, close deals, and make a commission. And work with credible business owners. The thing is, a lot of people just want to sell high ticket, but they're not working with the right people. That's why we're in that ebook that we're going to give you guys.
When you say working with the right people, how do you figure out who is right? Because, on this new world that we live in, everybody's running around as a business owner, got this fabulous life. They getting off the plane. They getting right into the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
They staying at the greatest hotels in the world. They shopping at a Bar Harbor. They just eating the most fabulous meal every night. So how do you decipher who is who and what is what?
Yeah, so the green flags of a good business owner to work with is if they're doing $50,000 or more in a month. Another thing too is that you could tell by the value that they bring to their content and their social media platforms. It tells you a lot about that person. The credibility of their testimonials that they're giving out about their courses tells you a lot about the business and what it's doing to people. So that's one thing that I make sure to look into when I teach people how to find their clients, and that's what we're going to show you guys inside of that ebook is that you have to look into these certain requirements of a business, and they're going to look at certain requirements of a closer. So it works both ways.
Right.
Damn, that's major. So now, once again, I want y'all to text sales to 206-814-0954.
You see it on the screen.
I mean, you see it on the screen. It's free book. What else is in that ebook, though?
So another thing that we do offer in that free ebook is going to be the structure of all of our calls. So something that we are really big on is not having a scripted sales call, because you're not talking to a robot, you're talking to a person. So it doesn't make sense for you to go off of a script, because everybody's flow, everybody's cadence is going to be completely different. So that's why we have a framework where we will break down the steps to a sales call rather than having a script. So we teach you different ways to introduce yourself. We teach you different ways to build rapport, to overcome objections, and then to gain commitment and collect the sale.
I love that, man, because I hate when you call somewhere and they put their fucking robot on the phone. If you want to talk to sales, press 1. If you want to pay your cable bill, press 2. If you want, bitch, I'm just trying to send out my fucking cable.
No. That's different. That's the computer. The script is somebody reading off some shit, a person that you're talking to in real life. And they read the same play down.
But still, what I'm saying is they're putting real people on the phone real time. We don't get that no more. When you call for anything, you don't get that no more.
Or they try to wait you out. You got to wait.
Right.
Maybe like the music play. Ding,
right.
Ding, ding.
And another thing that I would say is like now that AI is getting big and people are talking about artificial intelligence, the one thing AI can't really replace is going to be salespeople. Because people always want to talk to other real life people.
Yes, they do.
I do.
Even when you go to get somebody on the phone in real life, you still gotta talk to the computer. And if you want to talk to, zero motherfucker, put somebody on the phone.
Yeah.
Like that's the worst shit, man.
Yeah, and then sometimes you keep asking, and they said, but I remember one time I had called, and I talked to this girl that was on the phone, man. Me and her really started kicking it, man. We just was like talking on to just.
Did she do some time?
No, she ain't do no time. We was talking. I said, damn, you sound nice.
You connect with motherfuckers.
She was from
that did
Baton
jail
Rouge.
time.
She was originally from Baton Rouge, and I was just talking to her because she just had this soothing voice. I was ready to buy anything. I didn't even know why I was calling after a while. I was like, damn, why did I even call? You know what I mean? I was paying the bill. I think I was paying one of them bills, and it just turned into a date, and it was just wild. But I understand what he's saying. Talking to real people, it can really change your life. You know?
Absolutely. And then another thing that is really important too is that this market can't become oversaturated, because you guys hear people talking about, oh, Amazon's not saturated, wholesaling's not saturated, things like that. But in high ticket sales, the reason this industry can never become oversaturated is because there's always going to be more buyers than there are producers. And if you are a closer, you have the ability to become a producer without taking the risks of a business owner, because you are working with the business. You are not actually the business owner. There's no liability to you. All you need to do is get on this phone call and take 30 minutes out of your day to close and collect a commission. It's really easy to make $100,000 on sales calls. So we've been able to do that with our framework that we give away in our free ebook. If you're able to take 30 minutes out of your day and you sell one offer for, let's say, $300 or $3,000, and you collect only 10% commission, which is on the lower end here. Most of the time, clients are going to pay out a higher percent commission. But let's say it's a $3,000 offer, 10% commission, you're making $300 on that call. And you do this every day, just one time a day, you're able to make over $100,000.
Let me ask you a question. How long is the average call?
For me, my average call is about 30 minutes.
Damn, you be going in. What about you, Pat?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
20
but
minutes.
you gotta understand.
Pat
you
ain't
gotta
playing.
understand. Yeah, Pat's
20
closer.
minutes.
Pat's a bad motherfucker.
20.
Let me tell you something. But you gotta understand. If you talk to somebody for 30 minutes and you made $300, most people work an hour.
They don't make $300 an hour.
And make $30.
And that's just the low end.
No, a lot of people don't make no 20 and 35.
$40.
$15.
$15.
Damn, 30. Yeah,
$8.99.
A half an hour for 300. That's nice.
That's what I'm saying. So, and Kev, stop doing like this when she talking. You ain't going no motherfucking way.
Kev, like, yeah, I'm ready to do that.
Yeah, he looking like he ready to do the chorus and shit. He like this.
I'm ready to start selling brewskis.
My motherfucking producer back there
He wanna
looking at
sell kegs.
us. She said a half hour. He like this.
I can do that. Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere.
Let me
nigga.
start selling kegs.
You locked in, nigga.
Start selling brewskis.
Brewski Kev.
That's crazy, man. That's just like, I'm feeling that. But listen, man, one thing everybody need to do right now, if you're watching this, man, you need to go get his ebook, Text Sales, to 206-814-0954, the closers list. Patrick and Alexis, they're going to give you the game in this free ebook.
Yes.
They're not playing no games.
Yes.
They're going to school you. They're going to give you the game in this ebook. Before we get out of here, is there anything y'all want to say?
Yeah, so one thing I want to say is that a lot of these online gurus that you're watching aren't really giving you the game. What they're doing is running free Facebook ads, getting you to buy an offer at the end of the day, and the person that's behind those phone calls is me. It's Alexis. And we're closing that and making a commission. Not only that, stop buying into these courses and start being the closer. So that way you can make a lot of money without putting in a lot of time for that effort, right? So you can make a lot of money in this space just by picking up the phone call. You don't have to run any ads. You don't have to do any marketing. All you have to do is pick up phone calls, and you guys could do this literally anywhere in the world.
No money startup, but none of that.
Well, shit, that's some game right there.
What about you, Lexus?
Yeah, I just collected $2,000 when we touched down on the flight. It was a 10-minute phone call that I was able to just say, hey, I got your Calendly booking information. I'm a little busy right now. And they trusted me. They handed over their card information like 3 times. At the end of the day, like I said before, since you are just having a conversation with somebody, the more you can get them to trust you, the more you are going to sell on them. And in the industry of high ticket sales, it's going to take time, especially if you're somebody that isn't a great speaker, right? So that's not something that is going to hold you back. If you're not a great speaker, as long as you can remember that framework to your sales call, it's going to flow like water.
Once again, man, everybody listen, right now, text to closure list sales. Text sales to 206-814-0954. You're going to get a free book. This is another episode of $1 Million Worth of Game with the closures list, Alexis and Patrick. And it's just like that. Right. And you showing it, but you had an unbelievable journey, man. Every motherfucking city that had you on the radio fired you.
Yeah, I got fired 4 times. I got fired from High 98.9 in Charleston, the Big DM in Columbia, South Carolina. No, not Big DM. Hot 103.9 in Columbia, South Carolina. WBLS in New York, and 100.3 Beat in Philly.
And I didn't want to work with him at first.
Was you on the radio with Wendy?
Yeah.
When she said I got into the shit with the police up Alany and all of that shit, and it was a 2-hour manhunt, and I called in.
Well, yeah, no. I would have remembered that.
You called in the radio?
I was there. I was there from 06 to 08.
You snitched on yourself?
No.
I was there from February 06 to November
Was
2nd, 2008.
Was she at Clear Channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was on. Power 99.
Yeah, it was on Clear Channel. Yeah. Wendy said, "Fucking Q Deezy." That's when Q Deezy ratted me out, man.
Q Deezy. Oh yeah,
Q Deezy.
What?
Yeah, I could say
Shout
it now.
out to Q, man.
I can say it now because what's the statute of limitation?
You ain't do nothing anyway. You jaywalk,
what's the statute though?
It don't matter. You ain't do nothing for real.
Yeah, Q Deezy ratted me out, man. We was all at the barbershop, and I'm smoking weed outside the barbershop.
Reggie.
And
that was Reggie Weed back then, bro.
The cops tried to put me on the wall, and at that time I couldn't go on the wall.
You went on the run?
No, I had to, get up out of there.
You went on the run?
Yeah, and they chased me, and fucking Q Deezy was there at the barbershop. He told Wendy Williams in the fucking morning. And
why would he do that?
That shit was all over the radio. It was a 2-hour manhunt. I called right in. That wasn't me. I ain't even got no fucking haircut. I was lying like a...
Oh, so you had got away?
Yeah, I got away.
Oh, shit, Q Deezy.
I told you. I always got away. He always got caught. Fuck, you thought I was lying?
He was working for the Philadelphia police at that time. He always got away.
The fuck out of
He
here.
had to get out of jail free card.
No.
Damn.
As you can see, he's not athletic. He was never athletic.
Nigga, I used to play basketball back in the day. Fuck out of here.
On what, the crates? That's it, nigga. You ain't played in no fucking leagues. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't played in no fucking leagues.
I played in Sunny Hill and I played down 16.
You was always on some dumb shit.
with Susquehanna.
You going to the park with some old ass nigga with with the top of his shit missing. He got a hair right here and all the top of his shit missing to do karate. It's like he going.
You know karate for real, Wild?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Everybody know that. I created my own.
He used to be 14 years
karate.
old in the fucking park. Out there with this old ass man, his name Earl. He all over there with man.
Oh, Karate Earl real?
Yeah, that nigga's a fucking legend.
He still alive?
He wasn't a legend. He was an
he's not with us,
ex-Vietnam vet who succumbed to crack cocaine. He was not no fucking legend. Stop saying that shit. He was a legend. Let
me ask you something. Let me ask you something. And I just want to put this there. You know what I mean? How many of our fucking legends smoke crack cocaine that's legends? Yeah. In the history of black
You could
culture.
be a legend and smoke crack.
Thank you.
No.
Because crack used to be recreational.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, the difference is...
It was a sport.
Listen,
It was recreational.
The difference is if I name a legend that smoke crack cocaine right now, you gonna know him.
Yeah.
You said Karate Hero was real?
No, he was in the...
He ain't no fucking
He's not in the
legend.
martial arts
Get
world.
the fuck out of
He's
here.
not in the...
It ain't like we sitting here like Rick James. Oh yeah, Rick James a legend.
Yeah, absolutely,
no,
absolutely.
we said he said wait, Karate Earl was real. He didn't even think the nigga was real. Fuck is we talking
That
about?
don't mean
He
he's
ain't
not
no
a
fucking
legend,
He was an
okay?
ex-Vietnam vet who came home. He got checks. He paid for pussy and he smoked crack cocaine.
No, he paid
Fuck
for
you
pussy?
talking about that, did he? Your mom even said he paid for
My
pussy.
mom was fucking hating. I told her she was hating.
oh.
Fuck is you mean? She was hating. She
Your
listen.
mom even said. Jackie even said he
I
paid
told
for
my
pussy.
mom.
Man.
I told my mom. She was hating.
I wish you would have dated dated Earl, he could have been my
Yeah, he could've been.
stepdad.
I told her
Your
that.
mom
No,
said,
man,
"Get
you
the
ain't never
fuck
seen
Mom
no
out
was
shit
on
like
some
that.
hating shit. She hated that day.
Damn.
Mom, you fucking hated on Earl. You talking about he used to smoke, he used to buy pussy. Mom, when did you see him buying some pussy?
Yeah, all the time.
Where the fuck was you at to see him buying some pussy? That shit didn't make no sense. I'm like, Mom, you tripping, you hating.
What's fun at Gilly, the rap game or this shit?
Shit, what? That stressful ass rap game.
Word up.
That shit. You gotta write the raps. You gotta record
And I was writing
the
his
raps. Then after you record the rap, you gotta shoot a video. Then you gotta put that shit out. Hope that shit fly. Then, fuck all that. This shit flying.
Yup.
Taking off.
Fuck that. The rappers don't make the fucking money I make.
No, they definitely don't.
Not at all.
At all,
Fuck
baby.
we talking about.
But that's because y'all figured it out, though.
Yep.
I'm talking about there's a few of them. Drake. Who else? There's about 10 of you niggas. That's
I don't think it's 10.
Yo,
seen him.
Steve. I was
I don't
being
think it's
nice.
10.
I was being nice. Shit. So shout out to podcasting.
Shout out to everybody doing their thing. But you know what? It's like y'all moved over to BET.
Mm-hmm.
What was the play in that? What was the whole? Because that's some big business right there. Y'all over there. Y'all got your radio. Y'all, what was the whole? This that and thing.
MV 140 cars.
Nah, I think we were on Revolt, and Revolt did good for us. But we just wanted something. When we left Revolt, we wanted something big. We wanted something that's gonna add to our partnership, and we thought BET is in a great place. They haven't had a live show like that since 106 in Park. So the fact that we could bring that back and bring what we do on radio to TV, we just thought that would be amazing. You know, you think about some of the people that we've talked to, from Hove to Barack Obama
y'all talk
to
to
some of
legends.
these politicians. But not only that, you know, and this is before the Breakfast Club, I think everybody focused on one lane. We never focused on that. We wanted to bring
Everything.
everything to the culture, whether it was politics. And not just politics where we talking over people's heads, but really explain it. Same thing with mental health. Same thing with financial literacy, whether it's, home buying. And, my whole thing is, I tell people all the time, if you got a habit or you got something that you love, you make it a business. That's why the car thing and the car show became a business. I like cars. I love cars. Instead of
Nigga,
spending
you
all my
that-
money on
that
the
real
cars, you
estate
make it a
too, nigga.
business so it makes the money for you. Same thing with cannabis. I smoke. I do it. I have edibles.
You smoke
You
Reggie's.
you smoke bad weed, nigga.
Yup.
Your lips
Crazy.
ain't even brown, nigga. Your lips too fucking light.
Smoke
Your
Reggie.
lips too regular to smoke
Light
good
skin
weed.
nigga smoke Reggie.
He smoke bad weed. I don't give a fuck what it
But
is.
I got
How many miles he look like he got on his mouth?
Damn.
What? No, you were pointing at his lips, Gilly. That's why.
Jesus Christ. See, I say he flirt all the time. You see, I say he flirt with me all the time. But same thing with water. I drink
a lot. No, I'm just.
I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas now.
Y'all niggas crazy.
The thing is you try to make it a business. I own a water company, Positivity Water. I'm sure you see it on the Breakfast Club. I own a strain of weed in part of a dispensary in Detroit called Slurred. There's so many different things that I put
That's
my money
your
into.
weed.
Yeah,
Slurred.
yeah.
I had some of that.
Give him his
fuck with
props.
I had some of that.
But you see what I'm saying? But those are the things that I do, whether people know or not, is you put your money into things that, it's a habit, so you always make money off
Absolutely.
of it.
The interesting thing about the Revolt situation, Andre Harrell put that together. That was
Andre
Andre's
Harrell.
idea.
Andre,
God,
yeah,
God
Andre's
bless the
idea.
dead.
Yep.
That
God
was
bless.
Andre's idea. Like, yo, we should put the Breakfast Club on every morning. Watch their show live 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So, even when the BETs of the world do it, they got that blueprint from
Andre Harrell.
A seed that Andre Harrell
legend.
planted.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So you gotta salute Andre.
Yeah,
I'm
rest
gonna keep
in
it
peace.
all the way real, man. Y'all was like podcasting before podcasting. So for real, to our culture, y'all really are the inventors of this shit.
That's all we had. Like when we first got with Breakfast Club, they didn't have no money for us for promo,
Nope.
no money for marketing. We ain't had no billboards and shit. Only thing we told them we needed was a cameraman. We said we got to have a cameraman in here to record every single one of our interviews, because the reason I used to see Envy stuff, because Envy used to record his interviews when he was on what was it, Shade 45?
Hip Hop Nation.
Hip Hop Nation. I used to see Yee interviews because she used to record her shit on lip service. I used to be putting my shit out on video and audio, and shit was going viral. There was only like a few radio personalities going viral back then. It was them, Debbie Dev at the time in LA, Kendra G, and I used to see the Dirty Boys in Chicago a lot. So that's all we needed was a cameraman. And it was like, yo, put every interview up online. Literally, we got every interview from the first day we started at that station. We have it archived.
And Charlamagne would be annoying, so we would tape an interview, and I was cool at the time with World Star.
Yep, this is 50.
And this is 50. So that would be my 2. I would have to handle World Star, and this is 50. And then Angela, you might have to handle Ball Alert. This one we handle Shade Room. And we would attack it every day.
Every day.
And that's how we started getting on the blog.
We would send everybody our shit every day. Us sitting there at the computer, blasting our shit out, blasting our shit out, blasting our shit out.
That shit paid off.
Motherfuckers that never understand what it took to get to where y'all at. They just think y'all just showed up to the gym and shot some shots and that was it.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying?
When I left Hot 97 and went to Power, my paycheck was $67,000 a year.
Yeah.
$67,000 a year. I didn't do it for the money. I was like, this is gonna be big. And even when I went to the Breakfast Club, my first paycheck was $100,000. Mornings, every morning. It wasn't about the money.
Damn, mine was $125.
$100,000.
Yeah, saying that was good.
$100,000. And then it increased from there. And I remember even when they brought Charlamagne in, I didn't want to work with him. I'm like, this nigga got fired 6 times.
4.
Whatever it was. I'm like, you want me to work with this nigga?
Right.
At the time I had 2 kids. I'm like, no. You
This nigga is the king of not being stable.
And then
living in a van and all types of shit.
No, I did for real. I know when I was gonna move to Cherry Hill, I got fired the day I was moving into my townhouse in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
And where you moved? You stayed in the car?
I actually, me and my now wife, we went to go live with her grandma in Brooklyn for like a week or 2. But the funny part is I had all my clothes and shit in the car. I had to pick Duval up from the airport. Duval said, "Oh shit, my dog homeless." He said, "Oh shit, my dog homeless," because I had went viral for getting fired. When I got fired from Philly, the last interview I did was the interview with Beanie Siegel when Beanie was, that's when he had his grievances with Hov and everybody. So that shit was everywhere.
Got you out of there.
That shit was super viral Friday.
Hov got you out of there?
No, Hov is home.
I don't think he did. We asked him when he came.
We asked him. He said nah.
Nah, I don't. I think you know what it was. There's a lot of like Hov dick riders in this business.
Oh
right?
my goodness,
So
Switch.
I think people be trying to do things for him to get on his good side that he don't know nothing about. So I think back then somebody fired me thinking that.
So who was top over there at the station?
Time, who was
Kobe?
it? Nah, it wasn't Kobe. It was Boogie D was the program director, but it was Radio 1, so I think it was Jay Stevens. He was a white dude though. He was a white dude. But they fired me, and I literally got fired the day I was supposed to move into my townhouse in Cherry Hill. But that shit was great for me because the Beanie interview went viral that Friday. Then they asked Jay about it because he was on tour. They asked him about it that weekend, and then Monday I got fired, and then that shit went viral. Me getting fired. So that shit was great for me. As far as like, I can look back on it and say it was great. That shit wasn't great.
Nigga, you was panicking,
Panicking
back.
like a
I don't know
motherfucker.
what up with that.
Panicking like a motherfucker.
I should have never interviewed Beanie.
I was glad I interviewed Beanie. I just didn't know what I was going to do for money. And I moved back to South Carolina. I was 31, 32. My daughter was like 1 or 2. My wife had to move back with her parents. And I went and collected them unemployment checks. I had never collected an unemployment check.
How old are you now?
44.
Oh, shit. How old is you?
45.
That's your old. This
I was
nigga
born in
50.
1978.
50.
These
Gil
motherfucking
50.
young boys.
Gil 50.
Motherfucking young boys.
Gil 50, man.
Keep playing some of my young boys come hit shit up. What the fuck is wrong with
That
you?
nigga 50.
Gil ain't no 50.
46,
Yeah,
nigga.
right, you ain't no
You're my
50.
fucking young boys. Yeah, I used to send MV to the store. Hey, nigga, give me some backwoods, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
This
Fucking
nigga's crazy.
Charlamagne, get me a Pepsi, nigga. Yeah, you already know. But see, I really used to send you to the store. I used to wash you up, nigga.
Don't tell nobody that.
I did. I used to put you in the tub as a kid. You know that.
God damn.
Don't tell nobody that.
I did.
How much younger you are than Gilly Wallow? Not that much younger.
Nigga,
3 years.
3 years. This nigga hyping
That
shit
nigga used to
up.
wash you?
Yeah.
That's right.
That
That's
was
about right.
supposed to-
6 and
You
3.
believe none of that
That's
shit?
right.
It's
No,
about
no,
right.
no,
You believe
that's
that
about
dumb
right.
shit?
6 and 3. That's
That's
about
about
He talking
right.
about some see.
That's
It be
about
ain't
right.
shit.
You know, back then we just throw him in the tub. Shh, get out. He hated water. Nigga ain't take a bath since he was 3. Think about that. This nigga ain't sat in some hot water since he was 3. Think about that. You know what type of mildew he got on?
That shit is crazy. I didn't even think about that. I didn't know you was making $100,000.
Yeah,
So I'm making 125.
He was mad. He mad. Stop holding on to shit, man.
No, I was
Whole
making
time
more.
they lied. We're giving him V40.
No, I was making more. I didn't think, but it ain't even about that. I'm just thinking about from then to where we are
Now.
Yeah, it's where we are.
That was
Yeah.
killing me.
Well, we know he gave you that fucked up contract. He's stupid. Get the silence, nigga.
But it
Yeah,
was
that's major.
It was an experience. And then with Angela Yee, she was leaving Sirius.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
she
yeah.
cursed all the time. I used to say she cursed like a sailor, so I didn't want her on the team
Oh
either.
man, light skin shit.
hated- he
He
hated-
was
he
super
was hated.
light skin,
He's a
wasn't
fucking
he?
hater.
Fuck the
Nah.
dark skin nigga to get fired. Fuck the light
But
skin
nah, they
chick
put us
that's-
all together and it worked.
cuss
and
too much.
We was able to, to make it work.
You remember that time if you wouldn't fly because they wouldn't get you a extra comfort seat on JetBlue?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
You is
You know
the
how crazy that
light
is?
skinnest
Let me
nigga.
tell you what your man did.
You the
No,
light
let me
skinnest
tell you what your
nigga.
man did.
though.
Your man right
And I'm
here.
glad because you own it too. You know you hella light skinned.
No, let me
That
tell you
nigga
what
looked at
your
me and
man-
say, "Goddamn right.
Let me tell you what your man did.
Goddamn right."
Charlamagne said, yo, since I'm from South Carolina, the Breakfast Club is rocking. I want to fly y'all to South Carolina. Let's do a party. I'm like, all right, bet. Yo, here's your flight information. It didn't say the airlines. Just be at the airport at LaGuardia at this time. We get there. This is the first time I ever felt, what was it, Southwest or Spirit?
It was the Southwest.
You put him on Southwest.
Damn, you
So
vicious.
I was confused.
We
I was
was
like,
on the come up, Gil.
I was like, there's no seats.
We just told you how much we was making.
I was like, there's no seats. Where do I sit? I didn't know at Southwest is first come, first serve. You got to wait
didn't know
online
that.
and you got to run in there to get a seat. Like the bus. Worst flight ever. 2 Chainz. Yo, I love what y'all doing.
You
Yo,
ain't telling
2
me you sat on somebody's lap by accident on the Southwest
Yo,
flight.
shut up.
Damn.
Me and the lady fought for a seat, right? Because I wanted the exit row.
Oh, it was a lady?
Yeah, ladies. And me and the lady
Oh.
fought a seat. 2 Chainz comes to do our performance, our 1-year anniversary. Charlamagne was like, I'll handle the flights and the transportation.
I only did the flight. I did the car service. I don't think I did the flights.
He fucked that man
The
flight.
car come to pick up 2 Chainz is a minivan.
Illumina Caravan.
Yo, you fucking.
That's what we
Yo,
was all on the
minivan.
come up.
To
So,
pick up
you
2
thinking
Chainz
you
and
thinking
take
about
him
2
around New
Chainz
York.
now and thinking about us now. Think about like 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Was
did
he
2 Chainz
titty
jumping?
boy?
Yes.
No, he wasn't Titty
he
Boy.
wasn't
No, no,
Two
no.
Chainz.
He was just morphing
He
into
was
2 Chainz.
No.
I don't even think he had that shit.
That was a
That-
single.
I don't think he had spinach.
Hold on. Because Titty Boy was soon as he went to 2 Chainz, nigga was over. Fuck you talking about. He was
No, it wasn't. He was
morphing
red hot.
It was
That's all
morphing
we
into
had
2
him.
Chainz.
No,
He was red hot.
He
Put him in
was
the
already
minivan.
He was
fucking
red
2
hot.
Chainz.
He was red hot.
Put him on the minivan.
And you put that nigga in the aluminum
Man,
minivan, then you gonna
Did he
scream
get
out
into it?
aluminum like that meant a difference. Aluminum minivan.
Did
What
he get in the
fuck?
minivan?
He got in the minivan to go to the venue to perform, but on
Man, I
the way
love
back
you
to the
too,
Them niggas
Chainz.
owe
airport,
you some money, 2 Chainz.
this
Get your
thing-
money.
Yeah, but on the way back, he paid for his own car stuff. He's like, you're not riding on no more minivan.
Damn.
I didn't know that was going. I didn't know my man was gonna pull up in the Illumina Caravan.
That was one of
man.
your homies,
It
man.
was. It was my dude Shad, one of my
But
Haitian
what type
partners.
of car he had?
Illumina Caravan.
So you said he don't even
I
pay
didn't know.
him.
I thought he was gonna have like a truck or
2
something.
Chainz, Tech, and there was one other person.
Shout out to Tech.
And that
Salute to Tech.
motherfucking
Street
minivan.
I'm
exec.
gonna keep it all the way real. You pull up on Yak or one of them niggas, you gonna get some leg warmers, man.
Yeah.
They gonna
He
put some
lights
leg
you up.
warmers. Dirk, one of them niggas gonna put some leg
Yeah, they gonna
warmers
think
on
you're
you.
trying to jump out
You
on
trying
him.
to play me, man. You.
I wasn't trying to play him. I just didn't know he was gonna pull up in the Illumina Caravan. But salute to 2 Chainz, man. We have.
I can Yak now, yeah. You want me to get that?
I think 2
You want
Chainz.
me to ride now?
Yeah.
We've made up for it in business later on in life. 'Cause 2 Chainz put me onto the Crystals plug, him and Duval, and yeah, some other things that y'all will hear about.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
support
already know.
Chainz.
Y'all make, listen,
support
one thing
Chainz
about you,
amazingly.
Charlamagne got everybody
Why you
number.
look at me like that?
Motherfucker just
Charlamagne
eating.
got everybody number in the industry.
Right.
I remember one time he made a mistake, put me and him and Hove on 3-way.
That ain't
I was
happening.
just listening to them. I'm like, damn, these niggas, been, y'all had some business going on. It was some
ain't
deal. It was some movie production shit. It was like, damn.
That ain't
nigga.
happening.
I'm like, Hove was like, Lo, what's up, Lo? I'm like, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? He was like, damn, my
You
fault.
just talked about niggas dick eating Hove, didn't you?
No, get the fuck out of here.
But we even with that, man, it's like, yo, we should be okay celebrating people. Like
That's
I
crazy.
look up the Hove. I follow Hove.
we all
Blueprint.
look up
my
the
nigga.
You know
Hove.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear him making up stories. Yeah, and I got on the phone. I was like, Hove.
No, he did.
If you ever need a dick hoster, I'm here for you.
Holy
Hove.
shit.
Get the fuck out of here. You got me
Holy
mixed
shit.
up with envy, man.
You ever need a professional dick hoster, I'm
You got
here
me
for
mixed
you.
up with envy, man. Light
Holy
skin boy.
shit.
I get a shot. Now, but Hove is one of those artists
the
that's
blueprint,
inspirational.
He's literally the blueprint.
Yeah.
I follow Hove.
He's the God.
I follow the Steve Harveys of the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Legend.
I look at those type of people when I'm trying to build, when I'm creating. Even the people from our generation, the Kevin Harts. You know what I mean? What they building is incredible.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yes, it is.
What's wrong
Extraordinary.
with you?
Like,
Gillian Wallows.
Gillian Wallow, for real.
Absolutely.
Like, and see, that's the other thing. People,
Motherfucking, the fucking envy and motherfucking Charlamagne.
that's right. People be having all these conversations about knowing your worth, right? It ain't about knowing your worth because nobody can ever truly pay any of us what we're worth.
Yeah.
Like there's no team in the NBA can pay LeBron James what he's really worth. This
Right, I
motherfucker
ain't gonna lie, I
changes. He
think-
changes the economy of a city.
he
I
does.
ain't gonna lie. I think Barstool maxed out.
They paid you your value to the company. That's why even when people look at y'all, if you ever show somebody your contract, all you got to say is you don't have the value where you are that we have with Barstool.
Yeah.
Barstool needs what
love
y'all
Barstool.
do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Barstool needs that dope ass black
Barstool
podcast.
Sportsbook.
You know what I mean?
Download it now.
Like, they need what y'all do.
And some people got to understand, you know, you got to be able to say to yourself, what do you own? Because some people don't own their catalog.
Mm-hmm.
So you go in places and it's like, you don't even own your shit. Somebody gave you some money. So you don't even have a foundation. You don't even have your own platform built up.
Man.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it'd be a lot of things. And I think one thing we be doing in our joint, it'd be too much pocket watching. People be worrying about, oh, well, they got this, they got this. No, establish your deal and establish what is important to you inside this deal. Because people think it's just about the money. Our main thing is always ownership.
That's right.
We could have got like what you seen, we could have got 3 times more if we just gave our shit up. But what we gonna do later on in life?
Right.
Well, we got our whole catalog. So once we done with this licensing deal, we could take the whole catalog, go to Hulu, go to Amazon, license that shit somewhere else. Go ahead. And that's the back catalog shit.
But what I like, man, as soon as I walked in, y'all showed me people that y'all got working with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all told me about the rest of the building and how the rest of the building is being used to help people further their careers.
Yes.
A lot of times with these ownership conversations, it's too much me, I. Show me what your staff look like, bro. You know what I mean? Show me how many people you employ. Nobody want to do that challenge. Everybody want to talk about ownership, right? But you own 100% of nothing, and nobody's eating off what you built.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Show me some of your partnerships that have created other jobs for other people. That's the shit I be wanting.
Bro,
to
you
see.
gotta understand this. You gotta understand this. I never knew, like out of this whole thing that we ever done with $1 million worth of game, the most happy as I ever been is when we walked through ghettos of Philadelphia and gave out $4.5 million to people.
dope.
25,000 and 75,000 here. Never before the fuck done by somebody that only, like, we just been in the game like yesterday, 4 years.
Right.
We came right in here. We leverage our relationships, and we was able to do this.
Man, y'all legends.
So you got to understand that shit never been done. So, and I only been out of jail 6 years.
Man, Philly will burn shit down if something happened to Gillian Wallow.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
no.
They'll burn shit down.
Well, yes, they fucking
Let-
would.
let-
I don't know,
burn
they might
shit
not burn that
down.
for you,
Let me
nigga.
tell
I'm
you
the
something.
king around this motherfucker.
Let me tell you something. Gil is a fucking loser, man. He's a fucking loser, man. This dude, man, like I'm telling you, man, it be some days.
Oh man.
This dude just, man, this nigga, he every day he want to argue with me about some dumb shit. I be like, yo, man, I be in here minding my business. He'll come in here smoking his weed. I'll be somewhere making a sandwich and fuck you making that for? Mind your fucking business, man.
Because this my
He's
thing, right?
every day is some dumb shit with this
This
dude.
my thing, right? Okay. You ate noodles, you ate tuna fish, you ate a
I ain't
whole-
bothering nobody.
hold
What the
on,
fuck you
hold
worry about
on.
me for?
You ate a whole certain jail menu for 20 years. All right, you come out here, you wear Adidas sweatpants every day for 6 years straight. Never change your tie up. Bro, you got some fucking money now, man. Fuck you keep eating this high salted ass tuna, prison tuna. You still like the same brands and all that goofy shit. Treat yourself, man.
There's a lot of shit he could have came out of prison still wanting to taste for.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Whoa.
he just eating tuna.
Jesus Christ.
This nigga got a podcast, see? You got me mixed up with Envy, man.
Jesus
You got me mixed
Christ.
up with Envy. What the fuck you
Eating
doing? Jesus. You got me mixed up with Envy, man. Fuck, man.
That shit
right.
could have been way worse. Gilly.
You're right, because
You know what I'm saying?
he did do a 20 ball.
20.
7,300
That's the most,
days.
man, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Don't tell me about no excuses, man. Wallow did 20.
That's crazy.
Came home.
He did 7,300
Ain't
days
been
in
home
jail.
6
Wow.
years. And up. It's like up. NBA point guard money up.
I just seen that text.
I could have been a point guard.
No, the fuck you couldn't.
I had a game.
Yeah,
Like,
all right.
My mom, I'm gonna tell her to show you the fucking old trophies.
Man,
When I played for St.
they
Michael's.
you that's the team where they get everybody trophies. Whether
No,
you
no,
win or
back in the
lose,
day, I was MVP.
They trying to big up the kids' morale and all that shit.
St. Michael's
man.
School for
Give
Boys.
everybody
They
trophies.
give everybody trophies. They want big. Y'all niggas came in 8th place. Everybody still
No,
get
he is
trophies
real.
at the end of the
He's
season.
real. He's
man.
real about this. We live in a time now where everybody's super sensitive. You can't say nothing. You make one comment,
Yeah, of
you
course.
hating on black people. Oh, you tearing black people down. I'm laughing at something.
I'm
And we,
over it.
and we live in a time now too, right, where a lot of you motherfucking moms ain't moms no more. You motherfucking mommy sisters
Your
and
mommy
shit.
sisters.
That's why your motherfucking sons be running around here demons of the world. Y'all act like y'all don't fucking know. Y'all don't, now we live in a world where a motherfucking kid's feelings matter. they do some dumb shit. The parents worrying about their feelings. What?
Yeah, nobody want
our
no parents.
feelings. The parents never gave a fuck about our feelings.
Hey, mom, I just got hit by a car. You be all right.
You do some dumb shit.
That shit was different back in
You
the
do
day.
some dumb
parents ain't
shit.
know no
You
better,
gotta
don't
get
get them.
corrected.
Oh,
No,
fuck
you
that.
do some dumb shit. You gotta
Oh,
get
no, I
corrected.
agree with that.
I agree with
Absolutely. I
that.
agree with that. I
You
agree with
gotta
that.
get
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Now,
Everybody wanna be their friend.
Now, somebody do some dumb shit. You don't stand on it. You don't. You worrying about the kids' feelings and all that. No, you do some dumb shit. You gotta be corrected.
No, you gotta be held
Correct.
accountable.
You
No, I'm
gotta
with
be
you. I'm
corrected.
with you.
That's why you got all these kids. They never get corrected. They never get corrected. They never get corrected.
Yep.
They never get corrected. And now their mentality is that they can slip through any motherfucking situation. They think they're a motherfucking
They big in
worm,
life. They think
a
they big in
snake.
life.
They
Yeah,
think they can
absolutely.
slide through every situation. So everything with them is some sneaky trying to maneuver. Nothing's on the up and up because that's how their parents fucking raised them.
They don't even understand consequences. I saw that shit when
Fuck no.
You saw when the way when XX Tentacion killers got sentenced. I'm like, y'all don't even realize this man just sent y'all to jail forever.
Right.
They don't even know what that means.
But it's respect. You don't respect your parents, then you don't respect your teachers, you don't respect your guidance counselors, you don't respect your coaches, you don't respect anything. So it starts from there. So you're not gonna respect the law.
But it all start from the household.
Absolutely.
That's because when he fuck up, like a lot of times you be having these moms be getting in the dad's way of being a fucking father. Because don't do my son, don't talk to my baby like that. No. This nigga's not no baby no more.
You grown ass man.
Fuck you talking about?
She's grown ass demon.
This nigga's 15 years old. You feel what I'm saying? They said, I got the call, he got the package. I'm trying to tell him the package ain't where the fuck is at. He gonna go to jail with it. But no, you can't be stern on your kids no more. You ain't the fuck.
Remember when they used to say, I gotta get them before the world do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do to you ain't gonna be nowhere near as bad as what these white people gonna do to you if you get caught up
And then,
caught in the
motherfuckers,
street.
and then motherfuckers say, you can't talk to him like that. Wait till that hillbilly redneck ski.
Ooh,
Get your
shit.
son on the terror block and tell him, lock it the fuck up. Oh, and he telling you to lock it the fuck up for 40 to 80 years. You're done. You're not going nowhere.
Shit.
See, let me just say something. Nobody want to talk to these niggas because everybody said that the jail shit. So when I go on my thing, damn, I'll be going. No, I ain't going too hard because let me tell you something. That motherfucking judge gonna be sitting there real calm, sitting there, and he gonna give you 100 years for shooting up somebody's block because we live in the world now where as though the whole black community is being gentrified. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you look, you seeing cranes. They building it up. So what that mean? Let me explain something to you niggas. What that mean? When they building that shit up, them skyscrapers and the Russians and all them different people, Jews come, and they building this shit up, and you think you gonna be running around there shooting guns, fucking up that property value? That's adding more time to you because they got to clean this shit up. Because when the reports of where crimes is taking place at, and y'all want to shoot around this new development, the reports is there, so it's messing up the value of the homes based off of the crime. So crime. Young brothers, I'm gonna just tell you this. It's cool to say, you know what, this shit ain't for me. Because it's gonna be too late when somebody puts you down, or you better hope that you go to the penitentiary and to the moms. I'm gonna say this, I've been to a lot of funerals. I talked to a lot of moms and young brothers that got killed, and they don't know who their son is till their son ain't here no more.
Right.
Because they never take time to pay attention to their life and really have a relationship with their son. Because now what's going on, you got so many adults out here reliving their second childhood. Because we live in a time now where it don't cost nothing to go to Miami. It don't cost nothing to get your body. It don't cost nothing to get this shit. So now motherfuckers like, I'm gonna live my life. You keep dropping little boo-boo off to grandma's house. Grandma can't watch him. She in the fucking rocking chair falling asleep.
Up, trying to watch Days of Our Lives.
Little boo-boo is running around the motherfucking streets while you down Miami throwing that ass around. So at the end of the day, find out who your kids is while they living, not when they dead or when they hit the prison.
That's right.
Because everybody always say, my baby ain't never hurt nobody. Your baby's a motherfucking demon.
Done killed
Your
27
baby's
people.
a mass murderer.
And they be trying to act delusional.
That's why I don't.
That's why bitches be acting like they delusional out here, man. Let's keep it real. Your son ain't got no job, but he could drive your car all day. He hang with a bunch of niggas that hustle, but
you act like you don't know what the fuck's going on out here, man.
That's why I don't scream free
man.
nobody.
See, but
Because I don't know if these motherfuckers deserve to be in
Then
there
you go
now.
to his Instagram. Then you go to a nigga Instagram that's free the guys,
Word up.
free the boys,
But you been
free
talking
the
about-
men.
you been talking about
if he
the
got a lot of
moms.
homies that's locked up, and what you think he into?
You got to talk about the fathers too. You talk about the
the
moms.
fathers. No,
See, the
without a
thing is-
doubt.
But I'm
see,
keeping
as
it
a
all the
kid,
way real.
My dad would be the one following the bus to make sure I'm actually going to the crib.
Right.
My dad would be the one that actually makes sure I go to basketball practice and go to baseball practice and go to all these things. My dad was the one to make sure I did it. And I'm the same with my kids. I follow
Absolutely.
my kids, make sure they're doing the right thing. I go to my kids' social media. I take my kids' phone. I got an app on there where I can see where my kids are 24/7. That's what I'm supposed to do as a father.
Yeah, Life
they might not
360.
like it. They might not like it, be pissed off, but it's fine. I make sure they out them streets.
Right.
I make sure they're not doing nothing stupid, not doing no drugs. I'm that father.
Right.
And
I'll
I'm
be
gonna say
cool.
this,
I love
but
him
we
to death.
live in a-
I'll give him the world. I teach him how to invest. I'm buying my daughter a house now. But when it comes to them, they know they got to do what's right.
You got to micromanage your kid's situation.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But we living in a time now where relationships ain't prominent.
Still got to be a father.
Niggas
to the
ain't
kid
sticking
regardless.
together.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, niggas, motherfucking relationships ain't sticking together, and just the majority of the time, the child is going with the mother.
Right.
That's just how it works.
It's true.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's all going to start in that household.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if my dad was around or my dad wasn't around. My mother was still going to be the same stern motherfucker when I did some dumb shit.
Right.
That's real. But to what Envy's saying is even the mothers, if the father wants to be in the child's life,
Oh, yeah.
don't keep the child
Gotta
away
allow
from
it,
the
yeah.
pops. Even if y'all not together, don't keep the child away from the
You got
pops.
a lot of that as well.
And-
I
and
got a
you know what
homie right now that's going through this same situation right now. This nigga ain't seen his son in 8 months because he got caught cheating.
See?
So now
That
what
ain't
does
fair.
that have to do with the child?
Word
Nothing.
up.
I'm gonna say this though too. It's a flip side to that. I'm gonna say this because I think a lot of people won't say this, and it's real. A lot of you niggas need to go connect with your fucking kids too.
Yeah.
A lot of you niggas gave up on your kids. You dipped off. Shit ain't go right with the mom. You went and
right.
got on drugs. You went to jail. Came home. She ain't do the bit with you. Fuck them. A lot of motherfuckers. There's a lot of kids out here, and like I tell them, you got to be hard, but you got to be there for them sons. But you definitely got to be there for them daughters. Because if you
I
ain't there
got
to
4 of 'em.
give, if you ain't there to give your daughter some game, it's gonna be some nigga giving your daughter the game, and the game they gonna give them
Actually.
ain't gonna be beneficial
Absolutely.
for your daughter. It's gonna be beneficial.
My,
to them.
my daughter's
And you
done
don't
been
want-
everywhere. My oldest daughter, 14,
listen.
she done been everywhere from Ghana to Anguilla.
Yep.
Like,
But you-
ain't no
but
ain't
you-
no dirty ass niggas about to show
might as
her.
well.
good time.
You and your daughter life. I ain't even. But listen, I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about the aspect of this. A lot of times you step off because the shit ain't go right with the mom. Because niggas do that. Dudes do that too. Now when you step off, how you letting some other man be in the house with your daughter? You ain't got a relationship
Hell
with him.
no.
Because I need to. If I got a daughter,
Hell
hold my man. I need to know who you is. I need to have your number. You in the motherfucking house with my daughter, or you in the house with my son. And dudes is so mad, like, fuck them, nigga. Don't don't abandon your kids and put another motherfucking man around them because you don't know what time they on.
And that's why you can't motherfuckers be out here
Fuck
breeding
that.
with women. It's like you rolling dice in the back of a moving pickup truck, man. If you don't be with, I don't think you should breed with no woman that you don't plan to be with. Don't get me wrong, things happen,
Right.
But if you're gonna create a family, really build a family. That's why I like seeing you with your old lady, Gil.
Right.
I love that shit. I love seeing Envy with his wife. I love being in a relationship. I love seeing black couples. Well, Dominican, whatever.
I'm black.
But like, I love
100%
seeing
black.
black people
Man, I see you
together
say you
as
was
a family.
You was Dominican at this Dominican conference
he
one
gonna be
time.
whatever he gotta
was
do to
Puerto
get that
Rican.
I was
check.
not I'm black. I'm 100%.
Wait till the
black.
Dominican parade
No,
comes.
no,
Then
he
we
right
gonna
there.
have a flag
The
behind
car.
him.
Hey, listen, whatever you do, come to the car show, the DR car show going down. He got it for lip. As soon as he say Tootie start calling. That's legend.
That's
As soon as
real.
he say-
For real.
that's the energy, brother.
Man, you better pick up the phone for your wife.
Man, shit, I'm working.
See,
She
but also-
get into me at work.
Also, I would say this. As a community, we also gotta keep encouraging. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
got
a lot
to.
of time these kids only see what they think is good, right?
Yeah.
Growing up in Queens, I would see all the local drug dealers.
They said it's the dirtiest
drive
spot.
nice
Gil
cars.
said that.
What?
He said Queens. No, the Bronx.
The Bronx is dirty.
Shout out to
But I
Queens.
see all
That's
the
where now
drug
from
dealers
Queens
drive the
Bridge.
nice cars and have the chicks and have the jewelry. So what happened as a kid? That's what you want to
That's
be.
what I grew up
That's
seeing,
what you
yeah.
aspired
Tell
to
them
be.
you thought was cute when they pulled up.
No, but then
Yo,
I
you,
seen. Don't listen to them. But the story was this, and this is why I always show this man so much love, and I always,
Shit crazy.
I will protect and I will fight a nigga over this dude. Ernesto, who was a friend of mine growing up, used to play basketball. We used to ride bikes with each other all the time. And one day he pulled up in a car, Honda Accord. And I'm like, damn, rims on. I'm like, what do you
That
do?
joint was hit.
He said, come to my crib after school and I'm gonna show you. So I thought he was selling drugs. So when I get to his house after school, I thought like, fuck it, I'm about to sell drugs. Now mind you, I had both my mom and dad. I didn't need no money, but I wanted what they had.
Yeah.
I go downstairs to Ernesto's house. His mom opens the door, and I see all these records and plaques and recording machines. And I'm like, what do you do? He was like, I'm a DJ. I'm like, well, what's your name? DJ Clue.
Shout
all
out
these
to
years,
Clue.
I didn't know Clue was my neighbor. Because at one time, it was a question mark,
put
man.
you
You
in the
never knew who he
game?
was. So Clue was the one that put me in the game. So if it wasn't for Clue introducing me into DJing, introduced me into music, I wouldn't be here right now.
Clue a fucking legend.
But that's that positive influence that
I'm
we
gonna tell
talk
you
about.
something.
You know what I mean?
I got a beef. We got a beef with Clue.
Wow.
Clue. Me and you was supposed to bet. You've been ducking Gil for a year now with basketball.
Yes.
You talk all that heavy
Little
shit
ass
over the
nigga.
phone.
Little
You
ass
talk all that
T-Rex
shit, Clue.
arms.
You
Here's
ain't
the
do
thing about
shit.
Clue. Clue gonna fuck you up, Gil.
No, he's not.
Now I'm gonna tell you why.
What?
Man, you ever seen Clue play?
Man, Clue
Clue
trash.
garbage.
Clue
Shit.
got all the equipment, everything, knee pads.
That's why he's a bum.
mouthpiece.
I wear that shit. That's the shit I
That's how you
wear.
know he's a fucking bum.
He's a bum.
He one of them niggas you skip over. You pick a niggas, you like, he got knee pads on.
Yo, my nigga, these niggas are talking shit.
You's a
fucking
bum.
bum.
You's a bum, Clue.
You's a fucking
You's a
bum.
fucking bum.
Yo,
The
Let me
legend
just say
Clue.
something.
These niggas talking crazy.
If you ever think I'm letting a nigga named Ernesto beat me in basketball, you're fucking
You's
crazy.
a bum, Clue.
You're fucking crazy. A Dominican nigga named Ernesto? Get the fuck out of here, Ernesto Rodriguez. You'll never beat me.
I got my money on Clue all day. Let's
Clue's
go.
a bum.
Clue's a fucking
Clue,
bum.
they in there talking
Hey,
crazy.
Clue, hey,
They
Clue.
said they'll beat you in basketball and drama a better DJ.
I ain't say no shit like that.
I can tell you, man, niggas don't want it with Hove, man.
Oh, now you see, you just said it. You said it.
That's what this goes to.
I told him I got my money on you all day. Whenever you want to set it up, I'm there.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought by Hova's Dick Host.
Clue can do that though. Clue really got money with Hove though.
Yeah, he ain't get no money in with Hove. He was just in here. He
No,
was
get the
just
fuck
in here
out. I
being
gave
like-
Hove his props. Shut
No,
up,
he-
nigga.
he was
Fuck
not
out
Now,
of here.
how much you made with Rockefeller, Clue?
How much you made with the Rock?
You said what?
How much you made with Rockefeller?
I made a couple M's with them.
Oh, that's good money.
Just a couple? I believe
God
more than
damn,
that.
couple, just a couple.
Hey, Clue, when you checking Rock, Clue? I seen you 2 years in Miami. You was talking shit.
Man,
You
that
ain't
nigga
do nothing
name-
yet. You ain't pull up yet.
That nigga real name Ernesto, man. I ain't losing to no nigga named Ernesto.
Ducking, dodging, weaving this shit, man, for years now.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard this in the NBA? Ernesto for three. No,
But now that talk to you later, nigga.
You's a bum.
Never. It's a fucking bum's name.
But he introduced me to the game, and that's my brother
That's
for life.
major.
And most of the beefs that I got in the industry is because of him. Somebody say some wild shit on him, and I'm in attack mode because that's my brother. Same
That
thing with
motherfucker
Charlotte.
legend.
No, let me tell you something.
Same thing with Charlamagne.
That's what's up. I ain't know.
That's major.
That's
I never knew
Charlamagne.
that.
If somebody
DJ
told
Clue,
somebody,
baby.
huh?
Yeah.
I ain't know he was a DJ Clue,
Envy,
baby.
Fab. Who else?
Joe Budden,
Yeah,
Webber did Joe Budden, yeah.
Yeah, Joe Budden and Clue Baby too.
all of them.
Oh, he
Shout
had
out
Joe.
to
I ain't know he
DJ
had
Clue.
Joe.
Clue a legend, man. We don't give Clue the respect he deserves, man. Clue don't get the credit
No,
and
we
the
give
culture
him
he
the
deserves.
respect he deserves.
But we
over
come
here.
from that
Can I
era,
ask
so
y'all
we
a question?
understand Clue.
Can I
takes.
ask y'all a question? Because I always ask this question. And I got to say this. Who was a better rapper, Joe Budden or Gilly?
This shit, that's easy.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
easy.
No. Go ahead.
easy.
Who?
Joe.
Thank you. That's the only thing.
I ain't no hater.
That's easy. Hold up, Envy. I told him that. Envy. Who? He had that song, Pump It Up. That was my favorite joke. That was Envy, you a DJ. What song? Have you ever played a song of his in the club and they went
I'm
crazy?
done with you niggas, man.
Joe had a club banger.
Nah,
And he's a
Gilly had one.
lyricist.
Gilly had one. Gilly had
Hold up.
What's the
I'm
Make the
done with
Figures
you
Right? Was
niggas,
that
man.
Nah, not that one.
I'm done with
Not
you
that
niggas,
one.
man.
That
No,
was
but
one
Joe,
too.
I'm
listen,
done with you
Joe
niggas,
was a
man.
lyricist. He
Yeah,
had
he
a
was.
crazy party song. That song.
I'm done with you niggas,
Yeah,
man.
Joe
Joe,
had
play that right now.
What Focus? He had Pump It Up. They still use Pump It Up in
Pump
the
It Up.
NBA.
Thank you.
Man, he was a New York
Thank
DJ.
you.
Fuck
Gilly
you
had
talking about.
the Chicken Man
He
shit.
from
Fuck is
Jersey.
you talking about? Yeah, ex a nigga
Joe's
from
from Jersey.
Philly.
Joe
nigga.
from
What was
Jersey.
the Chicken Man
Fuck
record?
you
Gilly?
talking about?
Chicken
Nigga,
Man.
fuck you.
He said Chicken Man record.
Let's
No, it was.
let's get on the stage right now. I bet my life to a suitcase full of shit. I get Joe Buttons out of here in the first 2 rounds.
On the battle?
Just like I did
Let's get the
every
sponsors.
nigga. Just like I did every nigga from New York.
Let's get the sponsor.
You want me to name them?
Name
niggas?
him.
Name him.
He got my sign out of here. He got my sign out of here.
I heard about that. I heard
Thank
about
you.
that.
Jules
I heard
Santana.
about that. I heard about the
He got
Mike
Jews
Tomlin.
out here?
Chill.
Where
Back,
did you get Jewels?
back when he was draft picks. Wasn't he draft picks? A
Got him
dream
out-
team or some shit like that?
Got him out of here how?
I don't believe you.
Face to face. Fuck you mean? In a corporate office. Fuck you talking about? I got every nigga out of here,
Cite your
nigga.
sources. I don't believe you.
I got every nigga that I ever went up against out of this motherfucker.
I don't think you get Joe out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I don't think you get Joe out
Gilly
of
can rap his ass off.
You better ask.
Nah, Gilly
You
can
talking
rap
about
his ass
battle?
off.
We talking about
hold
smack.
on. Wait, hold on. Let me just say this, right? See, I didn't blow because some things just ain't meant for to happen until now. But let's just say this. Name another rapper you know that Tony Draper signed, Cash Money signed, Jay-Z tried to sign.
That still didn't pop? Is that good or bad?
Wait, hold on. 50 Cent tried to sign, right? Had a deal with Warner Brothers, right? Had got money from Koch, right? Got money out of Tamba Ali, right? All that was just to get me to this journey right here. To where as though, okay, now I'm gonna take this shit over and now I got all this knowledge and then guess who's coming now? My daughter.
But I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna put some icing on the cake of what Gil said.
So guess what?
I didn't think you beat
A
you
lot
out,
of people
though.
said that a lot of people said the reason they I heard a lot of people used to want to sign Gilly because Gilly had the streets of Philly. So if you wanted to move around Philly in a cool way, you had to be
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put
like
the
that was true.
Everything Gil said. Everything Gil said. I'm gonna put the icing on the cake. Hold up,
That was true too, nigga.
I'm gonna put the icing on the cake.
What?
I'm gonna put the icing on the cake though, cause and like I tell niggas, Gilly just broke down to y'all that he just like an IG model, an industry pass around.
God
Them
damn.
niggas pass that nigga around.
God damn.
Damn.
God
That's
damn.
all he
You
said.
industry box.
But I'm gonna say
What the
this.
hell?
Guess
I'ma
what?
say this.
If you got a check everywhere,
But guess what? I ain't never get fucked. Think about that. He said he IG model. He get passed around. He get slayed and sprayed. I ain't never get fucked.
I will say this, though. On the real,
listen.
I will say
I done
this.
talk shit about Birdman 1,000 times. You ain't never heard me say a nigga didn't pay me.
I will say this though, as a mixtape DJ,
You will never,
as a mixtape DJ,
nigga, you will never hear me
Gilly
say
was dead nice. Like we be
you will
joking.
never hear no nigga that's living that
I'ma
owe
say
me
this, though.
money
I'ma
say
say
they
this, Gilly
got
was dead
that
nice.
nigga
As a
owe me
mixtape
money.
DJ, Gilly was on the real.
I'ma say
Gilly
this
was
though.
nice.
I told
Nigga owe me
Nori
money and he
this.
living.
I told
That don't
Nori
make no
this.
sense.
VA to New York.
I told Nori
Gilly
this.
rocking.
Hold
Fuck wrong
up.
with
I
you?
told Nori this. I said, Nori, if Gilly would have got in that fucking industry, he would have fucked niggas up.
Gilly
Niggas
was
said,
in the industry.
No, he wasn't.
He
He didn't get in.
was.
He
He
didn't
was.
get in.
Gilly was.
He
I was
was.
in South Carolina hearing about
Gilly
Gilly.
was in.
Kid.
Yeah,
Because I was that nigga.
Gilly was in.
I didn't get to get my shit off.
definitely was
I didn't get to get my shit off.
He never was able to put it.
You wrote for people.
But no,
I didn't
he
get to
had
get
a
my
group.
shit off.
Gilly was in.
Gilly was
No,
in
he
So
the
wasn't.
now I'm getting my shit off, nigga.
He wasn't in.
You was in the industry.
If he
No,
had
I
no,
wasn't.
he
I
didn't have no
wasn't.
label. He never was able to drop album full label support. He didn't have that shit. Niggas had
No.
to support.
Gilly,
he was on
if you
MTV
into
to
hip
help
hop, you know
himself.
Gilly's story. Gilly was on all the mixtape DVDs.
Yep.
Everybody know about the shit with Wayne, writing for Wayne.
But-
Everybody know the stories.
Now listen, let me just say
We know
this.
major figures.
Let me just say this.
I was his first manager.
Let me just say this. All of that was just my journey up to now, man.
Yup. It was a journey.
That's all, man.
Let me
One
ask
of
you a
my
question,
favorite
though.
God knew if he gave me back then.
He'd have been coked up, found in the hotel. Some white chicks. He told me that. Didn't you tell me that, cuz? Cuz, didn't you say that? You was going to snort. He said, if I'd have made it, I'd have snorted some coke
But
in the
as a-
hotel Hollywood with some white
Gilly,
chicks.
as a
Didn't you say
lyricist,
that?
as a lyricist and a writer, do you
Nobody can
respect?
fuck with me.
Do you respect artists that don't write their own shit?
Yeah.
I
why
do.
not? I respect just getting the bag, man.
Bro,
this shit is not
Mike-
no overthinking shit. This shit is about, you could be, you know who the corniest niggas in the planet Earth? These are the corniest niggas living. A nigga that say, all my shit real, but it ain't hot, nigga.
That's right.
I don't give a fuck if it's real.
That's right.
The reason I asked
First
about
of
a
all,
writer
when your
because-
shit hot, you ain't got to say your shit real.
because a person is if you writing for somebody, that person's rapping your life, not his own life.
No, because a lot of times you rap about how you view the person.
You might rap on you
feel
might
what I'm
write for
saying?
their life.
So you rapping on how you view that person and what you think that person would say.
Because a
Or
writer
lot of
takes it
times-
serious.
or
Like
a
you
lot-
look at Nicki. Nicki takes it serious that she writes her own shit.
Or a lot of times, a motherfucker hear a song and they feel like that song just connect to them. Even if it wasn't written for them, it feel like, okay, this song connect with what I'm going
That's right,
through.
man. That's why I love when Biggie used to write for Kim. Or
Like, let me ask
Party
you-
writes
let me
his
just ask
Party.
you a
But if you found out that Biggie
Okay.
wasn't writing his own lyrics, would you look at Big the same? Or if you found out Pac wasn't writing his own lyrics, or Hov wasn't writing his own lyrics, would you look at them the same?
But that's yesterday. That's
okay, well,
over.
let's just be
Or
for real.
somebody like
okay, let's just be
who
for real.
Like Little Baby. If you found out Little Baby wasn't writing his own,
We
would you
seen
feel the
somebody
same?
write for Jay-Z.
Who wrote for
Who
Jay-Z?
wrote for Hov?
So you niggas didn't see the documentary
That was a hook though. It wasn't no lyrics.
Okay, but that's still a nigga writing for you.
I'll take the hook. Give me the best song.
A nigga said, then the bridge gonna come in and you gonna
What's
say,
the writing,
something, get my money right, and something gotta give you in my life.
I think he gave him the cadence. I don't think he gave him the lyrics.
But it's still a form of helping you write a record.
All right, so what happened to everybody that do write their shit and don't go? So everybody can tell me, you right. It don't matter if you write your shit. My whole thing is like this. It's about creating a great song.
Give me the best song.
Putting a team on there. Putting the best team. And
okay, if you look at, pull up all the old motherfucking records.
Put up the.
I think more rappers need to have ghostwriters.
Read the credits.
Do like R&B.
All you gotta do is read the credits.
Yeah.
Tell me one joint on there where it just say
one
the
name.
rapper.
Well, a lot of that is the sample too, right?
Like if you got the sample, also the hooks.
Yeah.
Artists singing
I'm taking
the
that.
hooks.
Though. I think not having ghostwriters has limited hip hop. Because think about how big R&B is, right? Or pop, because they have all of these people in a room creating the best song. Rappers need the best song.
Let's be for real. Probably 99.9% of niggas in rap got some form of a ghostwriter, because you'll be in the studio with your homies, you stuck, and you say, yo,
there's always somebody sitting around.
A nigga that might just shout something out. No, the dope track. Oh yeah, damn. So
that's not a ghostwriter.
But
a ghostwriter is I'm writing this down for you here.
But okay, but a nigga is giving you some form of writing that helped you get from here to there. I was stuck. He threw a motherfucking something out there, and bam, it activated something in your brain. A word that he said activated something. It's not necessarily ghostwriting, but everybody get help.
You get a spark.
Yeah, of course.
I do shit like that for comedians all the time.
So if I pin something, right, and a motherfucker come in and say, all right, bam, I'm gonna change this line here because he wrote this from a perspective of Philly, but I'm from Atlanta. So I'm gonna change this line here. I'm gonna change this line. I'm gonna take this line out. I'm gonna take this line. So basically, he followed my whole format, but he just changed certain words. He changed certain things. He added a little different cadence in here. That's still a form of help. That's still a form of writing.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think all I want is the best song if I'm a rapper.
Look, here
like at the end of the day.
Here go Pac. I posted Pac early, and look what he was saying.
I was like 3 songs a day. Because I was just laying it, rocking it, then getting off. You can mix it later and have niggas that love being in the studio all night, just adding a drum beat at a time and shit. You can do that after the rappers leave and shit. There's niggas that love being in the studio that just love. Did my whole house like.
But you think Pac ain't had no help? You think Biggie ain't had no help?
No.
Get the.
When it comes to hooks, I think so. But writing actual lyrics, I don't.
Biggie is the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay, let me just ask you a question. Mm-hmm. What's making the song go?
The hook.
The hook.
It could be the hook.
The hook.
So he had help, because if you don't got this, you must be used to me spending all it. I'm fucking you tonight. Yeah.
But if I find out the wordplay is not written by Jay or not written by Big, I don't look at it.
I don't think I would care.
Why? But and then
I wouldn't give a
fuck. Y'all don't care with Drake.
And guess who
Y'all
else
ain't
don't
care
give
with
a
Drake.
fuck? Guess who else don't give a
I
fuck?
think a lot of people didn't care with Drake.
Guess who else don't give a fuck?
Who?
The bitches that's gonna suck their dick after the concert. They don't give a fuck.
And the people that
they
listen
not
to
like,
it.
I want the nigga that wrote that rap.
I want to suck the ghostwriter's dick.
Yeah, I want to suck the ghostwriter dick. Ghostwriter don't get no dick sucks, man.
We're gonna use both those clips right there, because they both just said that.
Ghostwriters don't get no dick sucks, man.
And you gotta say this though.
Ghostwriters got dry dicks, man. They got wet pens and dry dicks.
Gil said something very important. Important. Listen, Gil said something very important, right? And he said something I could touch on right now, because a lot of people is caught up on what's going on right now.
Right.
And Gil said something, y'all, these two niggas tripping. And Gil said something real important. Hey, this nigga crazy, man. Hey, listen.
This nigga is crazy.
Listen. We gotta touch on this, man. Y'all niggas is tripping.
He talking about we gotta touch on this. He's screaming out, "Ghost ride the dick." He talking about we gotta touch on this. What the fuck's going on?
I ain't even talking about that, Charlamagne. He tripping. What I'm saying
crazy.
is,
Y'all crazy.
Them niggas weeded up. What I'm saying is this. Gil said something very important that tapped into right now in the day.
What's that?
Niggas keep talking about some my shit real or I'm real.
Mm-hmm.
And can we really go back to the books? Most of the biggest rappers in the world shit wasn't real.
It couldn't be. They'd be all in prison.
Nas was writing, documenting from what he was seeing.
Right. Yeah, they'd be in prison.
Biggie ain't do all that shit. Pac ain't do all that shit.
Impossible. No, it's impossible.
So when people say, "Oh, my shit real," like, and then you'll hear me, yeah, I really. who shit really real that's selling big records?
Right.
Like, who the fuck real selling records?
I think whole shit real.
No, I'm not saying it on that level.
think
but-
Hope shit real.
Say it.
This episode of Man Hours Worth of Game is brought to you by Hove's third dick host.
I am a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter. Proudly.
What?
I am a
crazy,
Pinkett
man.
Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter. You hear me? Okay.
Oh, we got to get you on the podcast, man. You come sit down with us, man.
Listen,
And when it's $1 billion worth of game, that's something Hov would say. I'll come sit there.
Definitely,
when it's $1
that
billion.
definitely
that
sound like
shit.
something you would say that. Definitely sound like you would say something like that.
You rotten ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you now, then, niggas. Since he know you and he know what you would say, you rotten ass nigga. Big $1 billion worth of game for a day,
Oh, that's
nigga.
crazy.
Man.
but no,
Rotten
the
ass
whole
nigga.
thing is like, I think we live in a town where people say that, and like I got to tell sometimes young kids and tell them, yeah, because I'm real OG, I'm not. What did that fucking mean? You gonna catch a case when you get signed?
That's exactly what it means. People
Bro,
think
what the
real is
fuck?
criminal.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking at these niggas like, yeah, all your raps is really real, but your jewelry is really fake.
And you telling on yourself.
I like
Like
real
Charlamagne
people.
shit.
I had a fake chain.
got a fake
Charlamagne
Cuban.
and Pete Davidson want to spend $2,000 on fake shit.
They know that.
Yeah, fake
I
Cuban.
have no problem telling that story.
But did you get the same effect?
Yes, because I told Pete. Pete called me one day.
No,
this
he
was years
did.
ago. Pete hit me. Pete was like, "Yo, I want to get a Cuban link." When Cuban links was popping, I'm like, "We not buying no real Cuban link, man." I said, "We gonna go to our guy Greg Una, and we gonna get
What's his name?
Greg Una."
Greg
Shout out
Uni
to
was
Greg.
selling
Greg
fake shit.
Uni,
No,
all
you know
fake
Greg.
shit.
No, because I asked for it. He don't sell fake shit.
Oh, I already said,
asked
don't
for
fuck his
fake
name
shit.
up.
$2,000 Cuban links. I had one. Pete had one. Anybody question me? We was on Breakfast Club at
let's be
dinner.
for real. Charlamagne, life is boring. He got 2 friends and his wife. So,
Two friends and his wife.
like
He don't go nowhere.
He got 2 friends, his wife, and a driver.
No, I got
And envy.
Majority of my team is like Jalen Hurts' team. I got just mad homegirls, man. Mad black
And what's
women
name?
around.
And what's name? Call him and
That's
talk
right.
shit to him every day. Duval call him and bust on him
That's
all
my
day.
guy. That's my
Duval
dude.
tell him, yeah, you ain't shit.
To quote Gilly,
I'm glad-
niggas is rotten.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Niggas
niggas ain't shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
You know what I mean? I like rolling with a team of women. You see me somewhere, it's gonna be me and a bunch of women.
No, because niggas always got an ulterior motive, man.
That's
and
right.
I ain't got no time for that
That's
shit.
right.
I'm gonna
Man,
tell you like this.
that's
Gil
right.
told me when I came home, he said, cuz, I'm gonna let you do you. You gotta move around, you gotta see things. But I'm just gonna tell you one thing. These niggas are suckers with talent.
That's right.
A lot of these niggas,
That's right.
they don't come from where we come from. They not built. They just so happen to have a talent, got money. But a lot of niggas corny. They gonna do corny shit. They gonna be suckers. And it took some time. One day I came in a spot, sat on the
Cuz, you
couch.
right.
I said, cuz,
You right.
you motherfucking right, man. These niggas fake it in the.
Man, my dad used to tell me that shit when I was little.
No. You want to know what some of the craziest shit? He forgot he said this. He said, cuz, all the niggas you be expecting to do real shit, don't none of them do real shit.
That's right.
Yeah,
Charlamagne ain't even no street nigga. He one of the realest niggas in this shit.
Every time, he always.
You don't even remember you said
Yeah, I did
that.
that. This nigga always take the call and then plug you right in. Yo, Wallow, you want this? You want this person? These people just called me, man. They got this. Come here. Come to this dinner. They gonna hook you up. He take you right to plugs. He introduced me to plugs. And one thing Charlamagne can say about me, I might have called Charlamagne with 10, 15 niggas and plugged them directly to him. They was trying to go
Word
to the
up.
next level. I'm like, yo, I don't
right.
get it nobody way.
Word
Charlamagne,
up.
I got such and such on the
That's
phone.
real.
Yo,
That's
hook.
real.
He try. Oh yeah, there's
That's
a brother
real.
you need to know. I ain't getting
real.
nobody motherfucking way out here.
That's real. Even last year when when he knew he was gonna be looking for the rotating co-host, Wallow lined up like 4 people. Here, you need to talk to her. You need to talk to her. You need to talk to her.
Yeah.
Putting me on text with him and everything. Like you don't get in each other way. Even when it comes to stuff like contracts and shit like that, I got the game from people who did it before me.
And I
It's
call
like,
him.
Wallow hit me like, y'all, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Yeah, this is exactly
Yo,
what's
he
in
said it. This
my
what I
deal.
said.
And we appreciate you too, brother.
Cause you never been on no corny shit.
That's
A lot
what
of
it
niggas
is.
don't know. You do that for a lot of people in the industry. He's connected. He look out for a lot of motherfuckers. Now, if you want to get a car at DJ Envy, he's a plug for
All
cars.
crib, all crib, all crib,
All
all
crib.
crib.
Oh, if you want to come to DJ Envy,
A car
show in Alaska.
We're doing a car
this
show in
December.
I'm doing 60 shit, by the way. Just put out there, do a 60 shit.
Let's go back and talk about that though, about just having the right people around you.
That's
right?
important,
'Cause
bro.
I see you and Gilly, y'all roll tight. You be with your old lady. Same thing with Envy. That's the same way I move. Like my team is very, very, very small. I got nothing but women around me. All women run every business I got. Whether it's me and Kevin Hart's SBH Productions, a woman, Nicole Shelton runs that.
Yeah.
Whether it's my podcast network, The Black Effect, a woman, my good friend Dolly Bishop runs that. You know, my book and print, everything. Like my business partner is a woman. Like the people I like to hire and give positions to are majority women. Why? Because they get shit done.
Women get shit done. I got a woman that be handling my shit.
They get shit
Shout
done.
out to Des. Listen, but let me tell you something real quick. One thing about this shit is about once you get to a certain age, this ain't no motherfucking hangout. This ain't no corner.
Word.
You start moving with motherfuckers that you handle business with.
That's right.
When me and Gil pull up, it's us, our cameraman. We getting our job done and we getting the fuck out of the way. All that posse shit at a certain age,
Hell
they got to
no.
stop.
How
And
many
even-
people we came with today?
Y'all pulled up by yourself. Charlamagne had 3 security boys though with him. These niggas big too.
Just one.
But that's another story. But y'all pulled up by
Niggas
yourself.
big
By
as
myself.
soft.
Nobody with
yourself.
me.
Them niggas named Big Sherman, man.
They
Yeah,
shoot.
Big Sherm.
Yeah.
They shoot.
They
me?
shoot. What I gotta be big for?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, damn it. My fault. Damn. See,
Nah, but
that's some
it's
gangster
true.
shit.
You learn that. Like you said,
no,
a lot
everybody
of times
I
you
know-
box yourself out. Like
Hey.
I come to a spot by myself. Charlamagne comes with his security by
Yeah.
They
himself.
old
Like
head
that's what
told
we
me a
do.
long time ago. They say two bitch ass niggas make a gangster.
Yeah.
One nigga with a gun and one bitch ass nigga on the side screaming, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Right?
You heard what he just said. They shoot. Shoot.
Yeah, you right. But I would also tell. I would
No,
also
shout out to Charlamagne
I roll
Security
with
though.
police.
'Cause
I would also
he
tell
good
people this too when it comes to learn the laws, right? Because sometimes it's like I see a lot of these dudes running around and your firearms illegal.
Stupid.
Most of the time, when you're 21, as long as you ain't got a felony, you could get a firearm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm licensed in 39 states or something like that. I carry everywhere.
How about just hire arms
Carry
security?
everywhere.
That's
I'm with that too.
Sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I want to take my kids to the mall. I want to take my
Right.
kids here. I firearm everywhere.
Look at him.
He waiting to shoot a nigga
Shoot out
standing
the
there.
mall. DJ Envy. He died. He one of
That
them
shit
niggas
look so
roll
stupid.
over in the mall.
I had my
Can you imagine that?
He one of them
headline?
niggas roll over in the mall after he let all his whole clip out, drop the clip out, throw another clip in. JJ, get the kids. Roll back over all that gun.
I'm definitely that. I'm the one that go to the range and I practice.
Yeah, for no, I
dumb
told
shit.
you. You see how I call niggas out? You see how I
You got a
know
bunch of cars, a
without
bunch of
knowing?
money.
Exactly. What sense that make?
I'm the
This
guy.
a life-
Hire armed security.
But this is the life of rich niggas that ain't got nothing to do.
But when I
Think
do
about
go
this.
places and I do go shows, yes. But when I just want to hang out with my kids, I drive nice cars. You remember
Yeah.
somebody shot my car up trying to carjack me.
Damn.
Hit my car 4 times. My rolls. I'm driving down the highway backwards trying to carjack me.
So what happened? You
I was leaving the club. I had security. Back then, this is when I used to do a lot of clubs in New Jersey, New York. We leaving the security.
Nigga ain't
And
like
security
you
would follow
said?
me. They was trying to rob my jewelry.
Oh.
So my security would put me on the highway, and then he would veer off, and I would go to the city, to the station. I would sleep at the station. They came up behind me with a police light on their car. Police light on their car trying to pull me over. I seen the lights. I'm like, this shit don't look right.
Give him the game though. Give him the game about the lights.
Right, so they put the police lights. So in my father's retired police officer. So I would see cops. I know everything pretty much about police cars and cops and procedure protocol. It was a light that wasn't red. It was only blue, and they were trying to pull me over. So I wouldn't pull over. So they ran into the back of the car trying to crash. And I had it was a Rolls Royce Wraith at the time, blue. Ran into the
Got up
back
out
of the
of
car. So now they start chasing me. But I'm the type of guy, if somebody's trying to rob me, I need to know who it is and why. Because I won't be able to sleep. I'll be like, this nigga's trying to get me. So, I let them catch up. We go through Easy Pass. I slow up through Easy Pass. It takes a picture of their car. They pull up in front of me. They try to cut me off. I put the car in reverse. Now I'm backing down the highway. And they running, chasing me, shooting at the car. I hit the car like 4 times. But the Easy Pass is what got them caught. Because they took a picture of their car, took a picture of their face, and that's how they was caught. But ever since then, no matter what it is, I carry my firearm wherever. No
They in
matter
prison,
where it
right?
is. Yeah, they in prison.
Good.
They got I think 3 years. One got 3, one got 4 years.
That's all.
Yeah. The reason they got that is because they didn't want to go to trial and they pleaded out. But
You
that's
should
the
have took the
case.
stand on their ass. They got more time.
That's the case. But those are the type of things you always got to wonder. But sometimes security don't matter.
I ain't no street nigga. I'm taking the stand. Your ass going to prison. You do some shit
Gil
like
took
that
the
to
stand
me.
on me, but go ahead.
But like, sometimes when I want to go to my kids' dance sheet or whatever, you don't want security. I don't want security when I'm taking my daughter to go get ice cream. I don't want security when I'm
But ain't
taking my
nobody.
daughter.
Yeah, stuff like that ain't nobody.
But that's when the most
fucking with
random
us.
thing happens, when you just
Yeah.
randomly out and about. That's when the random shit happens. So it is
They
what it
get
is.
crazy. I mean,
That's wild, man. Nigga try to
execute the DJ Envy, man.
And think about it.
People
he
think
don't know
I
how to
got
shoot.
it bad. Envy done had it way worse shit happen
Absolutely.
to him than me.
Absolutely.
I just got punched upside the head.
You know,
had
and you been hiding
had a
ever
couple
since.
rappers run down. Yes, I stay home. And I go
You said a couple rappers. Who else ran down on you?
Who ran down on me?
He said yes, I stay home.
Buster, Mace.
What? Busta Rhymes, the legend.
Busta Rhymes ran
Why
down on you?
Busta?
Yeah, Buster ran
What
down
the fuck
on
you
me.
say to the legend?
And the fucked up thing is most of these niggas see me first, so they run down on me first. And they always think
What the fuck
I'm
you
light
say
skinned
to
and
the
I'm
legend
pussy, and then
Busta,
we
man?
argue with them, and then they run out on him.
I was being disrespectful. You know what it was though?
You
I'll
was.
say this.
Oh, you checked
You
yourself.
was.
I wanted to win so bad when we got the Breakfast Club, anybody could get it. So there was some people, and I apologize for this all the time, just because we have to hold our own icons in high regard. Like,
Absolutely.
If we don't respect our OGs, then nobody will. So it was that freezer shit, man. I used to put rappers in the freezer back in the day.
We had a segment called the freezer, and we put rappers in the
Did you
freezer.
put Gil in the freezer?
No, I never
Oh,
put Gil in the
fuck you
freezer. I
talking
put
about.
Busta in
I'm
the
just
freezer because Busta did a freestyle over Otis beat. And the crazy shit is the shit is actually hard. But
Yeah.
I was just being an asshole.
why you
so it was
doing
Busta Rhymes and
freezer?
DMX, God Bless the Dead, on the Otis beat. And I gave him Donkey of the Day for shit. For no
Yo,
reason.
yo.
It really was for no reason, right?
You ain't shit.
Man, we was at a Melanie Fiona birthday party in LA.
stepped- he
It was
slipped
my
him.
birthday. I'm in there drunk as shit. I see Busta walk in. Busta go holler at my man Boo. Y'all know Boo, Akon brother. Right?
Yeah, I know, boo.
So Boo was like, "Hey man, Busta want to holler at you, man. I think he,
Why
he's
you
feeling
thought-
away. You know what I mean? I
Busta
told him, I said,
legend.
y'all got to have a conversation. Ain't gonna be nothing crazy. I'm like, all right. So I go. Busta said, yo, you know me? You know me, Duke? You know me? I said, oh shit. I already know what this about.
Did you run?
No, I said, yeah, I know you. You a dude who used to be hot, but your shit whack now.
You told Busta that?
Busta said, you better stop this tough guy shit before I fuck you up in here. I'm drunk as shit. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't know. I said
you
something like,
told
we gonna
Busta-
fight in this motherfucker or something. And then Busta people came, my people came, and they just like broke us up.
But did you ever make it right with Busta?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I
Busta
probably
said,
I
him up.
heard the other story.
Tell
What?
another story, Gil.
I heard Busta said, put my hands where your heart can see.
Hold on, there's a picture online. Let me see if I can find this picture. This shit
Me and
funny
Busta
as
arguing.
hell. Me and Busta
Y'all
arguing.
remember the real Lambo?
It looked like me.
The real Lambo?
Me and
The real Lambo, the rapper, the real Lambo.
Never heard
He used to
of
date LeBron James' mom's.
Oh, yeah.
He was on Charlamagne ass too.
I wasn't there for that one.
He stepped to me. We had live one night.
I went up to the room.
I'm with my wife by myself. Charlamagne
Why he
just went
stepped to
upstairs.
you, though?
Cause I was the only one out. I'm with my wife. Me and my wife tipsy. I'm tipsy. We just enjoying live. Yo, let me talk to you for a second. I'm like, what's up? Yo, what's all that shit y'all was talking about? He wanted smoke with Charlamagne. That's the picture. Let me see.
It looked like me and Boo dancing.
Busta, it look like Busta slapped the
That
shit
look
out of
like,
you.
yeah, that look like
That's
Busta.
Busta just finished.
James
Busta got you.
Cruz.
Look like you got Busta handprint on your face.
Yeah.
Busta husky as
Salute
shit.
to
yo.
Busta though. I love Busta.
It looked like you're crying too, man.
I was drunk. Ain't no time. I was saying all types of stupid shit.
Was you on
man.
coke that night?
Shit, I might as well have been.
It definitely look like. Why
Let me
you
ask you a
got your hand
question.
on his waist like that?
Cause I'm acting like I want to get away. I'm acting like,
Damn, that nigga know. He
yeah,
was
nigga,
bitching.
hold me back. Hold me back. Hold me back. Let me go.
Hold me back.
Hey, listen.
But the real Lambo, Mace. Ask him about Mace.
Yeah, Mace was we was at what's that, Fountain Blue?
Miami, Fountain Blue.
Fountain Blue in Miami.
Mace said, Shaw, you gotta stop playing, Shaw.
Mace, she chest bumped me.
Ooh,
I was in a restaurant.
like the
I'm sitting
same
in a
height.
restaurant, and he was like, "What's up?" He said, "What's up? What's up?" And then my man just backed him down out the restaurant.
That was Mace. Try to think of anybody else.
My man that's out there.
Nah. Somebody
no.
else. My former associate.
You put
Yeah,
him on security.
he got a hell of a back down team though, don't he?
Yo, let me ask you a
I just
question.
want to say one thing. Charlamagne did. He hold his own though. One time
Come on, tell us.
outside of the
shit.
station, right?
Yeah.
Now every time this happens, we outside the station. So when Charlamagne got punched in the back of the head, I come into work right after him. He don't even call me, be like, "Yo, be careful." I'm just another night. He goes downstairs.
Charlamagne piece of shit.
There was a pharmacy across the street. Charlamagne had to get some money out the ATM. He goes to the ATM to get the money out. Niggas waiting for Charlamagne. Punches Charlamagne in the back of the head.
Again.
No, he straight up punched me. Cause I was walking out the door, and he was acting like he was coming in. He snuck me.
Stuck him. So Charlamagne back in his heyday used to carry these brass knuckles.
Use a fucking.
Right?
I'm old.
That's some guardian angel shit, bro.
Yo.
That's some guardian angel shit.
Charlamagne
Because
Charlamagne three-piece this nigga so crazy.
Beat the shit out of him.
Boom, 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 boom.
this nigga
Knocked
had
him out.
brass knuckles, guys.
Knocked him
Beat the
out.
shit
That's
out
that
of him.
guardian
Knocked him out,
angel
right?
shit, bro.
Knocked him out. Charlamagne run back upstairs. Yo, this nigga just punched me in my face. You know, I'm a rider. Oh, let's go fuck this nigga up. We run back downstairs. We go in the pharmacy. We can't find this nigga.
I ain't went back in the pharmacy to fight. I went back in the pharmacy to press charges. I needed to get
Let me tell you.
Brass knuckles, cuz. Yeah, brass
Let me tell you. Hold
Big
on.
ass Bruce Lee.
Hold on. So me and Charlamagne in the pharmacy, right?
Yo, man.
The nigga come back in the pharmacy.
Because he had dropped his
That
wallet.
means this nigga scared.
I fucked him up so bad he dropped his wallet out of his pocket. He came back for his wallet. I'm like,
So
oh,
he
shit.
brought back in the pharmacy. Me and this nigga Charlamagne scared now. We're like, oh, so he got the hammer. He got the hammer. He's scared. He got the hammer. He got the hammer.
The niggas ran in the inventory room. He got the blinky on him.
He got the blinky. He said, yo, we got the blinky. Oh, shit, he coming back. The nigga was so fucked up because Charlamagne hit him with the brass knuckle. He didn't know what was going on. He picked up his wallet, and then there was a bench outside, sat on the bench for like 3 hours. The same day, there was a bomb scare in the city, so cops never came.
That's right.
So he sat on that bench for 3 hours.
And then the police came, and when they came, they looked at the videotape, and they was like, well, you fucked him up.
You
What
beat
you
him
want us
up,
to do?
yeah.
Like, you know?
Oh my
I
God.
wanted that nigga locked up. I called the precinct so many times after that.
Cause that nigga cheek was throbbing.
Charlamagne hit that nigga so many times.
But
His
no,
head was, oh man.
to what MD said, I wanted him locked up because I wanted to know who sent him.
Right.
I wanted to know where that came from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Who you think, Cynthia?
I have no idea.
that time, it could
I
be
really
anybody.
don't know. But that was after the Can I Get a Drop shit. Them niggas was trying to get me the fuck up out of
They
here.
was trying to get
I
out.
earned everything I got. Because them niggas was trying to get me up out of here.
What was
bro.
it a time where you said, you know what? I'm done fucking with people, man.
Never.
No.
He stopped. They
No,
was
he
on
just
his
calmed
ass.
down.
No,
He
no,
stopped.
no.
He just fuck with people down to where they don't take it too personal.
You know what's crazy? It's worse now because it's not rappers anymore. Like the people I be going after more so now is elected officials. It's the politicians. Like, you know, we
Just stop
playing.
that shit. They gonna get you out of here.
You probably right, but we playing a different game now.
Different ball game.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like rappers is cool. Like and also too as I get older, like what I look like judging these rappers, man. They young. They just trying to make a way for themselves. They just trying to make a living. I've had rappers come up to me sad that I said they shit was whack.
His conscience finally
Can't say
kicked
You know what I'm
in.
saying?
You can't do that. Your
Nigga
fucking
conscience
life
kicked
up.
in at
Remember when
41.
Thug was there? Thug was like, man, Thug said, yo, man, he said, man, I used to want to kill you because everybody listen to you and you clowning me, making jokes and shit like that. I'm like, God damn, he right.
Your conscience kicked in at 41, nut ass nigga. He wait till he
36.
He wait till he get all rich on y'all niggas. What I'm look like talking about these kids? I ain't talking about these babies.
All this dumbass.
I changed my hustle. I'm talking about elected officials now. Because the babies, I heard too many babies. All this
Dumbass
shit.
But let
Nigga,
me
we
ask
let
you-
him roll uncut, Charlamagne. Fuck out of
let
here.
me ask you the big
Now
question, Charlamagne.
Now he care about the babies. He filthy rich.
I do, man.
He vacationing in Guana. What's that shit
Anguilla.
called? Anguilla.
Gwilla, let me ask you
Come
a
on,
question.
man. Yeah, let's get it because he's sweating and shit like a slave.
I'm
I need
asking,
some tissue.
I'm asking you the
He
big
sweat like
question.
Harriet Tubman trying to get out the fucking
God damn, what Harriet Tubman
Underground
did,
Railroad.
Gilly?
No, I'm just saying you sweat like
Get out.
you sweat like her
But
trying.
let me ask you a question, Sean.
Yes, sir.
You and Nivy. How was it when y'all got that visit from the next level?
What's the next level?
The people, man.
What's the next level?
When you ready, when your career is at that level, and then you get a visit to go to the next level.
You talking Illuminati.
I ain't say no names. Man,
We ain't supposed to speak about that, Wallow.
Yeah, we don't speak about that.
Wallow, you know we ain't supposed to. That's why I'm sweating here
I
now.
ain't
You
so
supposed to
bad.
speak about that.
I ain't even gonna say
We
that
ain't
because
supposed to speak about that, Wallow.
I might get called in for that. I'm gonna just chill.
You already got called in.
You already got called in,
Don't
nigga.
lie.
It's just like
Don't
that.
lie. You already got called in.
I will say this though, when we started the Breakfast Club, you know, you need vision. I didn't have the vision because I was just happy to be on radio in New York. That was my vision. I was happy for anything. I'm like, we did it. Charlamagne had the vision of syndication.
I saw it all.
He had the vision of what it was going to be, the markets and all that.
Yeah.
And he would play it and say it over and over and over again. And then I remember Nicki Minaj did that song,
Moment for Life.
And she was, this career would be syndicated. And he was like, that's a sign. We're going to be syndicated. I'm like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
I said we need to make that a drop. And nigga said, man, that shit corny.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And then it started happening. And then we got syndicated to 8 markets, right?
Yep.
And it was Detroit, Milwaukee, and a couple of other off markets.
Milwaukee was first.
Yep. And then we was like, I don't know if this gonna work. Some people was like, I don't believe in y'all. We don't want to do it. And then this shit just started to grow. 20 markets,
Them the
30
kind of
markets,
markets I like.
80 markets, 90 markets. Where we over 120, 130 markets now on radio. And we was like, wow, what could be
91
next?
markets, 100 plus stations.
Then it was like, well, what's next? Then, you know, the YouTube and can continue to grow. Then we did the Revolt deal, and now the BET deal, and we just continue to grow.
But let me ask you this though.
Watch this next level though.
No, I already know.
What
But
the fuck I'm talking about?
The next level. Let me ask you all this. Going to like the syndication, like what did that mean? Like, because a lot of people don't know what syndication mean, and how did that
Just
take
say you
place?
don't know what it mean, nigga.
No, I
I
know
mean,
what
they
the
put
fucking
you in
mean.
a bunch of
But
cities,
no,
man.
people don't understand how the process of them even getting approved to do that.
Yeah, I mean, they put you in all the different cities, and you think about it.
But
That's
what numbers y'all had to reach, or something y'all had to reach to get to syndication?
Nah, it was more so what we were building in the culture.
Influencing
I think
the
people
culture.
don't realize, like even back then when we was like when you had all those viral moments, whether it was the
Ray
back then it was
J,
Kanye, Ray
Kanye,
J,
yep.
Dame Dash. The ratings weren't equating what was happening online.
Right.
Right? And the game was shifting so much that the radio industry was like, well, the numbers ain't there as far as the radio is concerned, but this shit they doing on the internet, we hearing about these motherfuckers everywhere. And so slowly but surely, those ratings started to show up on radio, and that's when people were like, okay, let's see how they would test in other markets, because everybody knows them everywhere else.
Right.
Like they knew us in all these other markets because of the internet.
Right.
And so they was like, okay, let's try them in syndication. And then that shit worked. Now, we didn't have it figured out back then. That's why I say now I feel like Breakfast Club got more impact now than it did back then. Why? Because the audience is bigger and the things that we talk about are bigger. Like we impacting people's everyday lives.
Correct.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like conversations about mental health and family and financial literacy. That shit way broader than a rapper getting mad at you and yelling and screaming.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like those conversations are different. That's why I always tell man when Wallow dropped his Wallow got books out now, but there's
When I dropped that book,
when Wallow dropped his book, man.
Hey, you finished writing the book, man.
Gilly, you need
coming.
to do
They
a
be
book
chasing
too.
you writing that book now.
it's coming.
Okay.
But Wallow already got this. Wallow and Gilly got these places in the culture of being motivational speakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People come to y'all for something different.
My shit
They come to y'all for
motivation in a
life
different
shit.
way though. You know what I mean?
You motivate the thugs.
I ain't
Wallow
trying to tell
motivate
you to
the
get
thugs
up,
too.
get out.
Not just the thugs though.
He trying to tell you to get up and smoke
Not just the
something.
thugs. Y'all motivate a lot of people. Like even when I had Wallow at one of our real estate seminars. A lot of times people are scared to do what they're supposed to do.
They
right?
scared to pull that
They
trigger,
scared
bro.
To pull the trigger.
They had a
and
gun
they do
loaded.
the homework. They do the googling. They take a zillion and one seminars. They read a
keep
zillion
coming.
and one books.
I keep seeing the same people.
the
at
same
seminars.
people, but they're scared to pull that trigger. And like I tell everybody all the time, and that's the reason why we started doing the seminars, because these crab niggas been charging niggas $10,000 for seminars. But I tell people, instead of taking that $10,000 or that $3,000 and put in a seminar, invest in yourself. You gonna lose it anyway if you think like that.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like y'all
Come
built
on,
your
man.
own shit.
Y'all ain't talking about this shit enough.
No, we don't need to. We just gonna show
just
these.
gonna
niggas.
show
Well, I'm
them.
gonna tell them they got a whole house that they've turned into basically
Content.
a creative studio.
A creative spot.
This is a creative workplace.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
That's what we
Yeah,
supposed
y'all ain't
to
doing
do.
nothing here but curating content.
That's right.
That's it.
Not just
'cause-
for yourself, but other people. That shit is incredible to me. That's the type of shit I like.
And when Tootie kick him out, Gil sleep on the couch.
Get the fuck out of here. Imagine me getting kicked out my house. I'm the one that sling dick, nigga. Fuck wrong with
Damn.
you. I'm the one lay it down and spray it out, nigga.
How many times you got kicked
What's
out,
wrong with you?
Charlamagne?
Never. I've been with my wife 25
And we got
years,
kicked
man.
out a few
Nah,
times.
never
We
got
ain't gonna
kicked
talk about-
out.
Light skinned niggas get
Nigga,
kicked
you
out.
kicked out me. You slept in the other room. You slept in the other room a couple
I
times.
did.
nigga.
I have.
I ain't never had to sleep in another room because I don't like going to bed without having that discussion, even if it's.
Only one time though. Only one time.
That ain't bad.
Only one time. And I'm sure everybody in the world knows what happened. But that
Players
one
fuck
time.
up. You know what I mean?
One time.
You slept on your stomach?
He always sleep on his stomach. Light skinned niggas sleep on his stomach. Ass tooted up.
Light skinned niggas got it bad, man.
Like, you light skinned. Fuck you talking about.
I ain't light skinned.
You
I'm
sleep on your fucking
I'm
stomach.
brown skinned, nigga. Shut up.
Say I don't sleep on your stomach?
Oh, fuck, I look like sleeping on my stomach. What?
You look like a spooner, man. You look like Little Spoon.
I do sometimes.
See,
I
I know
know
What's wrong with that?
sometimes.
Not
I'm
my-
supposed to spoon.
I mean, sometimes my arm
Why
go
you lick your
dead.
lips? Why you looking at me and
No,
lick your lips? You see that, Gilly?
I'm just making sure my shit ain't dry. So, sometimes my arm go dead from my laying on my arm, so I gotta get my. Come on, babe, hug me.
Word up. That's what life is about, man.
Act like
Everybody.
you ain't never little spoon, nigga. Yeah.
I'm Little Spoon. I like to be Little Spoon. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My
See,
wife hug my
nah,
wife.
I
That's
ain't
how
say-
Clue
see,
talking
My
about
wife
the
rub my
DJ.
back. I ain't nothing
That's
wrong
how
with
Clue
that.
talking about the DJ. Clue came up behind him. He had his hand on the turntable. Clue come up behind him while he put his hand on top of his hand.
Kissed him on the back of his neck. That's how you
I
doing
hate
it,
y'all,
man.
man. I hate y'all.
Man. Should be
He
crazy.
said, you don't have a clue how I envy you.
That's crazy.
hate y'all, man. I hate y'all.
These niggas is
That's how Clue
crazy.
came up with his echo shit. Cause the MD fucked up. He got nervous. Like, oh shit, what's happening here? Clue.
I hate y'all, man. Shout out to my brother
Tell the
Clue.
storm.
Love Clue, man.
Shout out to my
brother.
Dominican brother Ernesto Rodriguez.
Ernesto.
Oh man.
Cook the shit out you, bro, and it's just like that.
Right.